Barry, start the episode.
Last time,
Haha, Game Grumps joke. I'm very original.
you all continued with the situation occurring at the werewolf den. You managed to defeat Kirill in a pretty... Zalika almost didn't make it. It was close, but then Raidriar started talking shit, so... Well, that was after he killed Kirill's wife, so...
It's true.
Good to see my character was in good hands.
But... Following that, Zalika did promise that she would attempt to try to rally any werewolves that might be swayed to your cause. You also, on the way back, got to know Esmeralda a bit more, and met at her camp later that night to talk to her a little bit, and said that while you all are taking care of the food issue at Kresk, that she would go and scout out some of the locations that you were thinking of investigating.
Okay.
Which is exceptionally useful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In addition, you all finally retrieved Victor and the spellbook.
Little shit.
I mean, I feel bad calling it a little shit now. He's kind of a...
Rapist.
He's kind of a... He's kind of a baked potato now. So.
Yeah. But he also raped a girl, probably, maybe.
Well,
This is true.
He's a rapist
implied.
potato.
It was because of the implication.
A rapist potato. Sure, yeah, sure.
I don't want him dead. Tux couldn't give a shit.
Here in Curse of Strahd, we only go for the most culturally refined forms of comedy, like rape jokes.
But you all... So, see, it's the night... Yeah, it's the night after... Yeah, so the Esmeralda thing had just happened, the camp, and you guys had head back to the Burgomaster's cottage. Are you all doing anything before you take a long rest?
I don't think so.
Kilvin would meet back up with you guys at this point.
I don't think...
He went to the shrine at night.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything Ren would do.
Okay. So with that, everybody go ahead and take a long rest.
Oh boy.
Finally, it's been a minute since we had one of those.
In 2 full days.
I got 3 of my 7 hit die back. Oh, we leveled up, right? Like we're level 8?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does that make it more hit dice?
How do I change that?
Go to your features and then
Edit.
class levels, hit edit, and then change that little label.
Gotcha.
Features.
It'll update your spell
Class
slots
level.
and stuff
Oh.
automatically too.
Nice.
One more level and it's 5th level spells.
I don't have a
You think we'll
level
survive that long?
next to Rogue.
Oh really? That's weird.
It says, so if I go to features, class levels, Rogue, it says level 7, and then there's a little edit button. I hit the edit button, and there's nothing in description. Oh, it's in details.
Yep.
I'm dumb. Don't pay any attention to me.
You got there.
Pretend I'm muted.
I'll cut that out.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
So well rested.
So
Do I go back down to 0 points of exhaustion? I was exhausted.
Yep, and Tux, you go from 2 to 1.
So
So
what is one level?
all
exhaustion?
of your ability checks are at disadvantage, Tux.
I'm sorry. Did you say one of my exhaustion points went away?
Yes.
Okay.
For every long rest, 1 point goes down.
But all of my ability checks are still at disadvantage.
Correct.
Can I fix these death saving throws? These are both at 0 now, right?
Yep, they
Okay,
should be.
cool.
Okay, so you all sleep in probably quite a bit here. It's been a while since you've had a good long rest.
In a minute.
In the morning, Tux begins work copying a certain spell into his book, which will take 4 hours, so...
Does he have to do it all at once?
You guys didn't want to do anything today, did you?
No.
Is there anything during... Because I'm assuming that after this was over, you guys head to the... Start the process of finding the Fidatovs.
Yeah. So I suppose we should chat with the mayor real quick and ask if he has any more information about the Fidatovs.
Okay.
If he's around in the morning.
Yeah, so you see he gets up and begins making breakfast for the children that you had all returned.
Oh yeah, how's his orphanage starting up?
The kids are still sleeping by the time you guys are up. They've had quite a time in the past. I mean, you don't even know how long they've been there.
It's true.
And so they're still all sleeping, and you see Dimitri is up, seemingly putting together a small breakfast together, and he looks at you three and goes, morning.
Good morning.
Slept in a little late, but I can imagine that you had a lot of sleep on, I bet.
So judgy.
Yeah.
You are correct, sir. We had a go in with all those baddies, but the winners always win.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You've won quite a few times around here.
We wanted to ask you about the Fidatovs. We're thinking of going to visit them today.
Oh, yes. Yeah, there's a footpath through the forest just south of town that'll lead you to the estate. I haven't heard from them in 15 years almost.
But you have heard from them
Really?
a couple times? Like you at least know they exist.
Oh, yes. I used to know Marilena pretty well.
Who's that?
Oh, she's, I'd imagine still, at least, the current head of the household. We knew each other,
Ooh.
but that's long since passed.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that people have spotted parties being hosted on the estate frequently, but other than that, I can't really tell you much. Any reason why you're so interested?
Oh, no reason. We're just planning on meeting them today if we run into them, to see if they can help us with the winter with the town.
Oh, well, if you do, best not mention my name.
Okay.
Tux is still upstairs working in the journal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We duly noted, sir.
Why?
I'm not gonna ask why. I think I know why.
Fair enough.
Ren also wanted to send that letter that I talked to you about, Snow. Ren's gonna send a raven off to those two guys he sent to Vallaki to spy on the Watchers, and so I'll take 5 gold out of my inventory because I'm sending that to them as their pay, basically. And then I just asked them updates and how the journey went, and whether or not they met Dimitri's wife or not, like whether they saw her or not, and also to be careful of her, because apparently, I believe we learned that Dimitri's wife was friends with Lady Watcher after I sent those guys out.
Yep.
So I warned them that, like, hey, she may not be amenable to that. So, proceed with caution.
Okay. I'll say you step out for a moment and manage to flag down a raven and attach the note, and it is off.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything else people want to do before you head off?
We got 4 hours, you said?
About, yeah.
Probably just break some stuff down, break down a couple tools,
Okay.
do money.
You guys okay with spending another hour
make
out
sure
here?
make sure you're tracking how much you're using Channel Divinity.
Yeah, let's do 1.
Oh, that would take 2 hours. Never mind.
I can't think of anything else I'd rather do.
I mean, I've got something if we want to spend another 2 hours here, but I don't know how much
No,
of a
we're
rush you
just
guys
taking.
are in.
No, we're just taking up time because you're copying that spell.
Yeah.
But I think we can go do Fidatovs first.
I wanna get another spell though.
Yeah. Do the 4 hours. I was just saying I don't think that there's anything else Ren wants to do during that 4 hours.
Okay.
I want to gaze at the beautiful town and soak it all in.
A little somber, but
Yeah, probably.
you do see Isaac
The
on
warm
one of the
air upon
walls.
my skin.
Seemingly showing some of the guards a few moves.
Oh, cool beans. I jog up and go, how goes the training?
You see, he kind of gives you a sideways glance and goes, progress, I guess.
I go, oh yeah? And is there anybody are there like a couple people standing in front of him?
Yeah, there's one guard
right.
standing next to.
I pull a dagger and launch myself at the guy, intending to fake him out.
Okay.
So make him shit himself.
Go
You're
ahead.
level 8 rogue.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay.
You're gonna be behind him before he knows what's going on.
Technically, this is at advantage, so
All right, hold on.
I'm assuming you're not actually trying to hit him, though.
No, I would like to stop before I hit him, or like give him like a little tap on the forehead with my knuckle or something like that instead of
The math says
the mod. is
You
not
rolled a
present.
disadvantage, buddy.
Oh, my B.
So it'd be 7 plus 8, 15.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you lunge at this guard, and he does seem to at least react to you. But he can't bring his spear up in time, and you bring the dagger right up next to his face, and you see he kind of gulps, and you see some sweat, and he goes, sorry, I'm not quite that good yet.
I give him a smirk and say, "You'll get there, bud." And let's say I was doing that with the platinum dagger that Strahd gave me.
Okay.
I'd like to flip it around to the pommel and offer it out to him.
For me?
And I go, "Yeah, until you can do what I just did, and then you have to give it back."
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
All right.
And he takes
Deuces.
it and puts it in his belt.
Deuces.
Do I remember his name from earlier when Raidriar and I were out with the guards?
This is one of the. This is.
Bartholomew,
Where's the list?
Brimsworth, Bucklecycle.
This is Doran.
All right.
I thought you said Doolin, like that guy from Shenmue. Who? Never mind.
All right.
I want to collect wood with Treebane, just to go practice.
Okay. You swing it and hit a little piece of wood, and it seems to shatter, like splinter, with a little more force than that you had intended to hit with.
The tree fell down, crashed into a house, crashed into someone's apartment, and they realized their insurance didn't really cover it.
I do want to collect a bunch of wood though, because I want to build
don't-
a house later.
They don't have paladin insurance.
You want to spend some time chopping wood?
Do what?
Did you say you want to spend time chopping wood?
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
heard certain insurance companies don't account for acts of God, so...
You ask around, and one of the villagers just kind of point you to where they typically get their lumber from, and you kind of head outside the walls a little bit. And with Treebane, you probably get a decent amount of trees, but the issue is bringing them back.
Yeah.
You mean Kilvin can't just hoist infinite amounts of wood on his shoulders?
But I'll say you get like 2 or probably, if it's just you, maybe 2 or 3 full trees.
We'll work on a housing for us.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. If Tux is done with his book, do we want to go to the Fidatovs? Or do we want to start going there?
Yeah.
Now that
Okay.
I'm done with my book, I want to copy over another level 2 book for 2 hours.
But
Okay, so that's 200 more
I
gold.
mean, might as well.
yeah, all right, sure.
Well, depend. What spell is it?
Misty Step.
Is it? It's not. That's not an illusion spell, right?
That is not an illusion spell.
Okay. Because keep in mind, you get half cost and half time.
Oh, wait. Is Greater Invisibility not an illusion spell?
I don't. No, it is illusion. Okay,
okay.
so it'd be
Well,
2
then-
hours
That
and
makes
200
Perfect.
gold.
Okay, so
So it's 4 hours
for
either
both.
way. Nice.
Nice.
And then
Perfect.
200, it'll be 400 either way as well.
Yeah, exactly. So sweet. We're
Perfect.
done. We did it.
Okay, so go ahead and add a Misty Step as well.
Okay.
Cool. Oh, Ren tells Isaac where we're going, just so he knows.
Okay, it says, I would say don't get in any more trouble, but I know that that's not going to happen. So I'll just wish you the best.
Ren skips off and goes, "Will do."
You know us too well.
Don't need to.
Yeah. All right, southbound we go then. with
Okay.
a new and improved tux.
So you head south out of the gates, and you manage to find the footpath that Dimitri had led you to. And you walk down the path. It takes a few hours of just walking through familiar Svalich woods before you finally come to what you believe to be the estate. And you see sort of this stone fence that surrounds this estate, and you can see a sign in faded paint that says Fidatov near the gate. And you see this full estate. You see like a few. Most of this land is given over to rows of bushes stubbornly clinging to a few leaves and fields. A tiny orchard also appears to be thriving, though at this time of the year the branches are bare of fruit. You can even see livestock pens that seem to hold cattle, sheep, chickens, all healthy and well fed. Even from here you can see that the grain silo is full to bursting. Small buildings and huts are scattered on the edges of the fields, while the grand two-story manor house looms in the distance at the end of a long, well-maintained cobblestone road. You can hear the sound of a blacksmith hammering iron while farmhands and laborers call out to each other as they go about their chores. What are you guys doing?
This one place seems much more advanced and successful than Kresk.
Honestly,
Just
yeah.
delete it. So we're gonna steal all their food and give it to the working class citizens, right?
That's what I'm hearing.
We're gonna Robin Hood them.
Let's do this
That's-
shit.
So what are you guys doing? Heading out? Were you heading towards the manor? And where do you...
Yeah, let's go through the gate.
Okay. Yep. As you sort of head through this cobblestone, the whole estate looks to be, from your estimation, around 10 acres.
This is just like a single estate, like one single house.
No, so it's an estate. So, like, the main manor sits at the back of it, and sort of the cobblestone path that leads up to it. You see various, like, farms and, like, a few, like, you do pass by what appears to be, like, a blacksmith. Things
Okay.
like that. It's like a small little community.
Okay. So these guys have a lot of crop, like they're
Like,
farmers.
it's like a plant. Think of it as like a plantation, basically.
Right. So what I'm hearing is we might need to have some kind of negotiation. It's possible that we might have to offer something in order to get like some kind of food from them.
Yeah, I suppose I didn't logic the 2 points together last time we talked about this, that in order to own lots of food, someone had to grow the lots of food, and they probably want to eat it.
That's true. So like
I
we've got
doubt
some
this
guards
family
now.
is the one that made them all.
We've got a military
Imagine
complex going on in Kresk. Could we offer like protection for them? Like how far away is Kresk from this estate?
Couple hours.
Yeah, it was a few hours walk, more like 4 or 5-ish.
Okay.
So you guys are getting close to the evening,
Sure.
with 4 hours in the morning and your late start.
Do we notice any guard presence?
You do see every now and then dotted by, you see sort of like men-at-arms watching the fields and stuff. Not in like they're watching in like a slave drive type way, but like they're just guarding the grounds.
You know what? That's a good
How
thing.
many?
That's a good thing to hear.
You're at you walking by. You probably pass by about 7 or 8.
Not enough, Ren says as he charges.
Yeah, I just want to keep a tally.
Yeah. We need to know how many we're sending
And a
over.
completely unrelated question: how many people are in Kresk?
I think it was 100.
Around 100, like maybe a little over 100.
Okay.
All right. Well, does anyone notice us?
I mean, people are giving you glances, but they don't seem too surprised.
Oh, okay.
And so you sort of head up this cobblestone road, and you get closer and closer to the manor. And you see sort of a low stone fence follows the well-maintained road on both sides, leading up to a grand columned front porch with 2 huge mahogany doors. The building is 2 stories tall and constructed of solid stone. Expensive glass windows look out on the neatly manicured lawn and gardens. And you kind of see inside, almost it seems like the place is like abuzz with activity. You can see inside, like looking through the windows, you see like servants moving back and forth, like almost as if they're expecting guests. I mean, you see 2 men-at-arms sit guarding the double doors, and as you approach, they kind of raise their shields and maces up, and they go, "What's your business here?"
We're adventurers from Kresk. We're in need of... Kresk is going through some hard times right now. We were hoping maybe we could talk to someone here that could help us out.
They kind of look at each other, and you see one whispers to the other and nods. One moment.
Sure.
Ren looks at Tux and goes, "You should have led with, we're the heroes."
You're right. No disagreement here.
And you see he heads inside and returns with a well-dressed servant, and you see he steps down and goes, hello. I am Taltos, the seneschal of this house, lead servant. Come in.
Lead servant, eh?
Haven't
Who
heard
do you report to?
Seneschal in a couple days.
What do you say, Tux?
I said lead servant. Who do you report to?
The lady of the house, of course, Lady Fidatov.
Where is she?
She'll be with us in a moment. She's still getting ready for the party tonight. You'll have to excuse all the busyness.
I look back to the group and I say, is there a Mr. Fidatov?
Oh, there is one thing, though. You would understand if I asked you all to relinquish any weapons you're carrying, would you?
Ren groans and goes, "It takes me 3 minutes to get them all off."
Well, then, 3 minutes, we shall wait. Can't be over.
Ren
Can't
starts
be too
to,
cautious in
Ren
lands
starts
such
to
as
strip down.
Seems like you don't have much trust in these men-at-arms around here.
this. Well, like I said, you can't be too cautious when my lady is at the house.
Altos fucking whips around at Raidriar and goes, "Do you see the level 8 rogue over there?"
Can I before I completely invite you in, though, can I ask what your standing is? You said you're adventurers?
Heroes is a better word for it. But
Neutral good.
Here on behalf of Dimitri in
No!
Village of Kresk.
don't, no.
Ren
Can I
puts-
jump up and
Yeah,
cover
Ren
his
puts
mouth?
his hands over Kilvin's mouth.
Okay.
Oh, right. Yep. Okay, forgot about that part.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said nothing.
Did you mention Dimitri?
We're here on the behalf of Kresk.
You see when you mentioned Dimitri there.
Oh my
You see he kind of goes
Oh,
pale a little bit, but he seems to quickly recover his composure. When he goes, Dimitri.
Don't worry about him.
yeah.
He's kind of stepped down from his role. We're kind of
that's-
taking over for him.
That seems strange.
There's a lot to talk about.
Yeah,
We'll do
I mean-
it inside.
We both know why Dimitri is weird, right?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Let's talk inside.
Yeah, let's go talk inside.
Oh, very terrible what happened. Either way, come in.
Can I look back to the group and say, can you remind me what happened again?
Does he seem to be referring to like all of the hardship that Kresk is experiencing?
No, he seemed, that seemed to be in relation to you mentioning the name Dimitri.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense too.
Right, yeah, like, do we know why they hate Dimitri?
Probably because he left her or something, or was messing around.
Does no one remember why? Okay, maybe we don't know.
Probably
didn't
a
know-
sore
we didn't-
subject that we should not ever mention ever again.
Yeah, we
for the
didn't
rest
ask-
of our lives. And
we didn't
heretofore
ask-
for all indefinite.
And you all did relinquish your weapons to the men-at-arms, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all I've got is this measly
I hand
book.
them
What am I
over
going to do with it?
saying, if you think it makes you any safer,
Can I keep my
I
shield?
keep the shield.
Uh,
Jinx. Keep the shield.
Shields, very well. I don't see any problem with you carrying those around, although it's quite
That's the point.
unbecoming of a party. But I'm sure the guests will find you all so fascinating.
We've got so many stories to tell.
There are 2 guys in full plate mail with us, so
We've got stories to tell about that Durst family crest over
And I
there.
apologize for all the questions. I just have to make sure you have, good enough standing to introduce to the lady.
Oh, no
Oh, trust
worries
us.
there.
We're practically royalty.
We are literally the best.
Please come into the Grand Salon for some refreshments while we wait for the lady.
Sure.
Ren sweeps into the Grand Salon, really channeling Jack Sparrow for all of his movements, saying, "Ah, how eloquent!"
And you see.
Let me guess though. You guys have some wine?
Yes, we do.
Oh boy.
And you do see a selection of all three of the wines from the Wizards of the Wines: Red Dragon Crush, Shampoo de la Stomp, and Purple Grape Mash.
Which one was Strahd's favorite? He's probably got a good taste in wine by now.
Red Dragon Crush.
Okay. I'm sure he knows.
Purple
Sounds
drink.
good. Yeah, it's like a fruit juice.
I love me some Fanta.
All right, I start helping myself to some red dragon wine.
Okay.
How tall are the ceilings in this room?
Pretty tall. About 10 feet-ish, I think.
Windows
Yeah.
with curtains?
They do have curtains, yes.
Chandelier.
Nice. All right.
Very,
all
it's
right.
Do they
very
have a
elegant.
chandelier?
There actually is a chandelier
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Keep that in mind.
in the Grand Salon.
Red.
Grand Salon.
Ren starts to get the itch.
You do see sort of as you kind of go towards Grand Salon, it's from the entrance to the right, and then to the left seems to be a sort of ballroom where you can see there are some musicians in there, a piano that seem to be practicing slightly. And
Cool.
you all wait. You wait in this Grand Salon. You see there's like a wide staircase that goes up to the second floor. And you see, after you're kind of sitting here for about 30 minutes, as you watch sort of the servants rushing here and there, trying to get things ready. Sweeping down the wide staircase is a beautiful woman, perhaps 30 years of age. Her thick blonde hair is held back with a net festooned with small gemstones. Everything about her, from her elegant features to her elaborate hairdo to the finery she wears and the ease with which she wears it, speaks to a life of wealth and luxury.
Damn, okay.
Honored guests, I am Marilina Fidatov, and I bid you welcome in my home.
Ah, yes, quite indubitably. Very much, yes.
May
Okay,
I
so never mind.
Would you mind walking with me? I'd love to give you all a tour of the manor.
Ren,
Sure.
Ren does the dignified bow from Dark Souls and says, "After you."
Very well, follow me.
Text
And you
creates
see
the
she's
illusion of a
got-
monocle.
You see she's kind of got this, confident stride and smile as she walks around. You get the sense that this may be sort of a, peacocking situation.
All right,
Okay.
let her have it. She's probably lived a sad life here in the valley.
Yeah, I didn't
And-
realize this place was that fancy, but maybe she is like peacocking a bit.
Give me 1 second.
So as we're walking, or as we were coming
Mm-hmm.
into the house, could I take a second to look at the people? Do I see anyone of notable features? Do they look like Vistani? Do they look like valley dwellers? Do they look like
Most of
As-
the people that you've encountered so far are mostly servants, and they seem to be they seem like any other Barovrian you've seen.
Okay.
And where are our weapons again?
In the entrance hall. So there's like a small little entrance.
And we're getting further and further and further away.
Well, so you are currently just north of that room.
Okay.
And you see she walks you south past the entrance hall into the next door to its left.
Okay.
And
I'm not even going to try to keep track of the spatial orientation of these rooms.
you see
I'm keeping an idea.
you see she opens the door, and you see a massive, what appears to be a library,
Ooh.
with floor-to-ceiling shelves. And you see she kind of thumbs the spines as she walks by, and this is our library. Quite a collection here. You see, she pauses next to a certain shelf and kind of runs her hands across the spines. This is the entire history of my family, dating back generations. Every son and daughter, every marriage, and every family crest. I'm afraid that I do not have the time to show you, but we also have a family museum of sorts. A gallery of artworks and icons representing all the chapters of the story of my family.
Can you give us the footnotes? How did you come to own all this land? All this plantations and farm stuff.
The Fidatovs, we were quite involved in the making of this valley, architects. Particularly gifted in the locksmithing craft. Many of my family members were. I do say anybody who can break some of the locks that are found in this manor without the keys, why, I'd give them a share of the family fortune myself.
Ren's
I looked at
eyes
Ren.
glint.
Yeah. Does Ren see that as a challenge?
He says, "Do you have a sample lock?"
She chuckles. I might have one you can try.
As you please. He gives another little bow and a smirk.
Oh, don't worry, we will get there. But enough talk of weighty matters and family histories. Oh, there's my copy of Balthazar and Alishka. There's nothing like a good love story, wouldn't you agree?
Indubitably.
Any of you have a favorite book? Genre, perhaps?
I love books about maybe Barovian mythology. Do you have anything of the sort?
I might have something here. I'll have one of the servants look and retrieve something for you. Although, to be honest, I didn't quite peg you all as the reading type, but...
I feel slighted.
I goth.
Does she even notice you feel slighted through your plate armor?
Speaking of armor, what happened to our magic walking armor?
Oh, it escorted the wife to
It
Vallaki.
never returned.
Big oof.
Oh. It didn't return?
It did not.
Oh, shit.
I mean, wait,
Well,
did you order it to deliver her and then return, or is it just like standing at the gate of Vallaki as an immovable
no, I told
object?
it to return.
He did tell it to
Oh.
return.
That was a long time ago. It should have returned.
It's like
Yeah.
a week ago,
Oh,
at least.
okay.
Like a week and 2 days.
Oh, shit. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, I didn't think about it either until just now. Okay,
I just assumed it was back. Fuck. Okay, well, do that later.
Okay. So you see she leads you now, turning around, it leads directly to the ballroom. And you see, there's a quartet of musicians set up in a corner. And you see two servants are currently polishing the dance floor. You see two, massive chandeliers above here.
Ren starts to drool.
And you see she turns around and goes, can any of you dance? I say that a person who can't handle the waltz can't be trusted to handle anything else either, if you know what I mean.
Looking at my performance check again. Oh, never mind. You guys got this.
Does Ren know how to dance? I don't think so.
None of you?
Yeah, I'm actually a pretty incredible dancer, if I do say so myself.
God, you're fucking 2 feet tall.
Yeah, but I can waltz with the best of them.
Ren says, "Ignore him. I'm a bit rusty, but once upon a time, there were time for such trivialities."
Unfortunate, but I guess you all have other qualities that my guests will find interesting tonight.
Who do you invite to these types of things?
Oh, you know, some Wallachian nobles come. I used to have...
Who else?
Well, I normally would have some people from Kresk here, but...
No. Who else is coming?
Oh, I don't... It's a long list of guests, but I don't remember
We have
all
time.
Let me see here. I believe maybe a Walker might be coming.
Huh?
A Volakovich or two.
Any vampires?
Then, and excuse me.
Vampires. They have fangs and they suck blood.
I do not believe any will be here tonight, nor do I think any have ever attended one of my parties.
Okay.
That you know of.
You have an accountant.
No, I actually do most of that myself. You see, I'm actually a mathematician by trade.
How interesting.
That's a trade.
Yeah, dude, you
Accountants?
can get fucking doctorates in math.
True.
In 2020 America, but
I mean, you can probably
12,
imagine that not many people
Barovia.
know mathematics very much in this valley, so it's probably a useful...
They are
That's true.
architects. They
She
are
spent her whole
architects.
life
It reminds
mastering
me
the art
who's
of
the-
algebra.
Dimitri's last name isn't Fidatov, right?
No,
So, okay, let's
it's
double check.
Kreskov.
All right, and we know one Artemis Fidatov who was an architect.
Probably an ancestor.
Right? Yep.
Is there any relation to the architects that did the Wizard Tower or Strahd's Castle? I can't remember their names.
The
Fidatov.
Fidatovs
Yeah,
are the
Fidatovs.
people.
Oh,
Yep.
they are.
Both
Yeah.
of them.
Artemis Fidatov.
Yes.
Made the armor.
Yep. And the tower, I think.
Do you know anything about magic armor?
Can't say I do. I know some of my relatives in the past were interested in such things, but I have no such desire.
Wait, did we meet her husband or Mr. Fidatov that was working in Vallaki?
You did meet.
I don't think we've met any Fidatovs.
You did. At the site of where Vasily was building that new home at the church.
Oh, yeah, the church.
Yeah, we talked to him. We had a fake Vasily come and make us presentable.
Mhm.
Okay.
That was a Fidatov or no?
Whoever it was, they did claim to be yes.
Okay. So, yeah, are you the only estate owner here? Everyone serves you?
Well, in this estate, yes, but some of my guests, I believe, own some estates surrounding Vallaki and other places around the valley.
Okay.
We like to keep private most of the time.
Yeah.
From the towns, we run our estates, and
Met someone that was a pretty private individual as well. But please, you were showing us a tour.
yes, and you see she leads to the side of the ballroom, and you see sort of like this large nook area with 3 large windows that seem to lead out to a terrace. And you see she looks and goes, I spent many an evening out here on the terrace with my father. He taught me the business of running the estate so that I could carry on the family legacy. What did your parents teach you about life, if I may ask?
Consequences.
Very
Fire in the forge.
lesson to have.
Ren just smiles and goes, parents. That sounds nice.
Tux smiles in agreement. It's awesome that you have this great heritage that you're passing down. I think, if anything, we're here to help you expand on that legacy. See, we're hoping that maybe you can help us with some issues
Hoping.
at Kresk.
We're hoping you can help yourself.
We're hoping
Or
you'll
if you
adopt
have
us.
the sense to do so.
Yeah,
So
we're in
you're
the
here
business of
for-
helping you help others.
Business reasons, I suppose.
That's what we
Business
assumed.
reasons, and then
That's up
perhaps
to you.
perhaps pleasure reasons too. You never know.
So,
What do you think? We
It's known in
come here
November, he's
representing
extremely
Kresk.
horny.
what'd you say, Tux?
We actually come here on the business of representing the town of Kresk. We're hoping that maybe like you can help them with.
Don't. Let me finish my tour first, and we can talk business after that, if you don't
Fine.
mind.
I'm sorry, maybe I'm just the impatient type.
No, it's all right. I understand. But we must get to know each other first before we can do any sort of business dealing.
Do I get the sense that
Not a problem there.
I definitely get the sense that she seems to be really into the elegant, like heritage, like wealth, like trying to present herself as such. And
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, she's very got that sort of vibe going on right now.
Damn, I didn't prepare a disguised self.
And you see she points past the terrace. You see some gardens, and past that what appears to be a hedge mage, a large hedge maze.
A hedge mage here.
That's awesome.
A master of the hedge arts.
Aren't my gardens beautiful? I could spend hours out there.
Oh, lovely. Yes.
What's in the center?
Do any of you have any special places to go when you want to get away from the world?
We
Well,
actually
we
have
got teleported to Barovia all of a sudden, so not anymore.
we have a beautiful pond in Kresk actually that we helped to preserve. It's a really beautiful nature site.
Yes, I have visited it. Quite beautiful.
Indeed. Do you think you could help us expand or teach us a couple things about gardening so we could plant some flowers there too?
Potentially, I'd love to discuss sometime, but after the party tonight, maybe tomorrow.
Ren says,
Of
gosh,
course.
that garden's so big, it seems like it would take a small army for the upkeep on this place. Do you garden, or do you delegate to the small army?
Oh no, I garden myself. Actually, it's my hobby.
Uh,
It is incredible workmanship.
So
The hedge maze is maintained by the servants, but
so down to earth you are.
Raidriar, did you ask her a question?
What's at the center?
Well, family business, but
Minotaur?
I
If you need a Minotaur at the center of a maze killed, I am totally capable of handling that for you.
unfortunately we have things like
More
that under
common than you would
control,
think.
But I ask that you not go there. It's not safe for.
Ren smirks and goes,
Because of the Minotaurs?
What Raidriar is actually saying is that if you don't have a Minotaur, he would gladly volunteer to be the Minotaur in
That's
your
true.
maze.
Look at him. Look at how beast.
All right then.
Alright.
And you see,
What the fuck are we doing? We have to get food. God damn.
We're trying to suck up to the businesswoman.
Ugh.
you see now. She leads you to the north side, to more sets of doors and down the way a little bit, and you see. She comes to an ornate-looking door with a very intricate lock on it, and she goes, I believe you asked for a sample lock?
Get it,
What
Ren.
is the stipulation? If we can get in, then we get your fortune. Half of your fortune.
I said
Ren.
I highly doubt that will be possible, but go ahead
Stand
and
aside, and I prepare to bash down the door.
Oh my god. Ren pulls Raidriar back a little bit and goes, Hold on.
She-
Good sir.
First of all, she did say pick the lock, not
Not that second time I asked.
okay.
I know.
my God.
I wasn't actually going to do it.
Ren says, Are you sure?
Be my guest.
And
Okay.
I
I
cast
would-
enhance ability, by the way.
And what does that do?
I can give advantage on any one particular check, so I'm going to give advantage on a dexterity check.
Alright. Dex check? I think it's
Well,
it's gonna be thieves' tools, right?
Mhm.
Is it
What is that?
is it a skill check?
Yeah, I think. I don't know.
Another check?
Yeah, it's a skill check.
I think it would count.
Okay. Ren puts his ear up to the lock.
What's the cast time of that spell and stuff?
Good luck.
And
It
what
is one
component?
action, one creature.
And what does it have? Is it verbal, somatic, or
Yeah, verbal, somatic, material.
end material?
Yeah.
Okay,
He has, a
so
shield, he has a shield in his hand, so he would
probably-
probably just use the somatic as he's gesturing around with the.
are you trying to do this
Shield.
discreetly?
Sure, yes.
Okay, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Damn.
Not
She
bad.
doesn't seem to notice.
Nice.
Okay. Did we ever fix my thieves' tools? I'm looking for them
I
in my
believe so.
inventory. Okay, I'm gonna try to roll thieves' tools, and I get advantage.
Yep.
Okay. Ren puts his ear to the lock, really kind of playing it up, pretty confident in his abilities. Like gives it a listen, kind of nods, strokes his beard a little bit, pulls out like a single pick out of his thieves' tools, and kind of inserts it very carefully into the lock, gives it a small twist, and
Okay.
It's probably 25.
As you fiddle with this lock, you start hearing. You think you're getting it. Oh, there's one tumbler. There's another. And then all of a sudden, your pick gets jammed, and then the thing itself the lockpick starts turning on its own. And you see that it snaps off and falls onto the ground. In
What?
half.
oh,
Like there was a mechanism inside that seemingly grabbed the lockpick and snapped it.
wow. Ren stands back up and goes, "Yeah, color me puzzled."
Yes, quite impressive what my ancestors were able to do.
Can I cast detect magic?
Nothing less than the key would most likely.
Can I ritual cast detect magic for the next 10 minutes?
Okay.
Okay. I'm starting that now.
All right, I give her another little bow and say, I've been humbled.
It was a valiant effort.
Yeah.
Did
no
you create that
fucking
lock
joke.
yourself?
No.
Nah, she said
this
that
one
her
has been in
ancestors
the
did.
manors for generations. I never took to the locksmithing craft.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
No.
Does she seem like a vampire?
Make an insight check.
I also would like to have been doing Know Your Enemy.
It's hard to get a read on her with all her getup and everything. She seems really into giving you guys this tour and showing you the halves.
With Know Your Enemy, can I see if her dexterity is above, below, or equal to a 14? And her strength above, below, or equal to 18?
Both below.
Okay. Seems
If I was
safe.
to offer to dance with her, would I be making a performance check or an acrobatics check?
Performance.
God damn it.
I know.
Religion.
Right? Religion check.
Take me to church. All right. Seeing the walls, do I see any iconic artwork as we're walking through the mansion? Anything that looks similar to what we maybe saw in Castle Ravenloft? Any iconography?
Surprisingly enough, there aren't actually. You don't find any. I mean, there's some landscapes painted here and there, but no like portraits that you have seen in Ravenloft and stuff like that.
Okay. No family portraits. It seems like they're pretty big on history.
Well, she does say that yes, this lock is quite important as well, as this lock leads to the art gallery.
Oh, can we see it?
Unfortunately, no. Maybe if we knew each other a little bit better eventually, but...
Well, what do you need to know about us?
Well,
Jump to the point, huh?
how about this? Would you care to be guests at my party tonight? I'd love to have you. I'm sure my guests will find it quite entertaining.
Only if you promise we can talk business after.
No, we'll talk.
Well,
We're about to talk
we can-
business here.
There's some
So-
time before the party starts that we can talk business.
Or only if you promise that we can see that art gallery as well.
Let's see how you all...
Makes a wave
see-
and goes, all these demands. We just met you an hour ago.
I'm glad one of you has manners.
Hey, I'm just a businessman. What can I say?
Get-
I like to get down to
Businessman.
business.
Business gnome.
The business gnome.
That's your new nickname.
Can I give her a wink?
Well,
Oh lordy.
let's see how you all perform tonight, and then maybe we can discuss you getting a peek at the art gallery.
Sounds like a plan to me.
But very well, that concludes the tour of the first floor. You'll have to mind me not showing you the upstairs, mostly guest bedrooms and master bedroom and the like.
Of course. What a lovely house.
But come here. And you see she walks to the side of this locked door to another door, which appears to have a similar intricate lock. And she goes, Taltos! And you see Taltos comes running over. And she holds her hand out, and you see he hands her a large key, which she inserts and turns, unlocking the door. You can hear all the mechanisms clicking as she turns it. She promptly gives the key back to him, and he runs off. It opens the door to what appears to be a sort of like private study / meeting room.
Did my detect magic ever go off?
Yes. There's no magic that you can tell.
Really? Not in the study either?
Not in the study, no.
Okay.
Cool.
You haven't seen any.
So
source
this
of magic.
there's an actual mechanism that is designed to break lockpicks in this lock. Interesting.
Ren is interested in stealing one of those locks so he can take it apart.
And become a better locksmith.
You see she sits down behind a desk and crosses her legs and goes, "So, this business you wanted to discuss.
Yep.
Please
So-
present your case and I will consider it."
We'll try not to waste your time here. Ultimately, Kresk is in a situation where there will likely not be enough food for the winter. Now, as the closest place that actually has an abundance of food, we want to help you make sure that another book gets put on that shelf in the future.
Are you saying that threateningly?
No, of course not. We want to add to your legacy as expanding to benefit in trade negotiations with the town of Kresk.
Ren also mentions, he puts a hand on Raidriar's shoulder and gives, one of those winning Ren smiles and says, "We four also have a very specific skill set, if you know what I mean. And any services we can provide are unquestionably accomplishable."
Yes, we're really good at knitting.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Also, we're monster slayers.
Also, we're
Quite
super
a-
rich.
Well,
That's
Are
Point-
you open to helping
point
us?
is-
Yeah, are you open to helping us get some food to Kresk, helping them survive the winter?
foolish, Dmitri. He knows that my estate thrives while his own holding suffers.
We don't
You
have
know
to involve
Dmitri?
Dimitri in this conversation.
You know Dmitri? How do you know Dmitri? Feigning complete ignorance.
Tux face
Me and
palms.
him had a falling out, you could say. But I do not wish to discuss it further. The point being, while I'm flattered that you ask for my help, I'm afraid at the moment I will have to decline.
And why is that?
I mean, if I aid this village, word will spread. All of Barovia will be at my door with hat in hand, and I can't allow that to happen.
That's actually a pretty good point. The rest of
If
Barovia
you,
does-
if you do help the village of Kresk, then this entire family line will be hailed for generations as heroes of the entire land. And if you don't,
Oh boy.
I counted 8 men guarding this estate. There are 100 people in the village of Kresk.
Aye, aye, aye.
People who will be hungry, cold, and with nothing to lose.
You see, she eyes you suspiciously. Well,
This is
A
a
threat.
matter of self-preservation.
quite an interesting proposition. That may be true, but the Fidatovs are in quite good standing with the lord of this land, and I wonder how he would take.
The lord of this land is not quite in good standing with the land for much longer.
Oh, actually, Ren was going to mention here too. Well, we could ask him in a few days.
That's
It's
true.
interesting. What was your name again, if I may ask? She's
Which
looking
one
at
of
you, Raidriar.
My name?
Yep.
Paul.
What do you think
Paul.
the ancient and the land will say when he learns that you let one of his properties fall to starvation, doing nothing?
Conversely,
Sorry,
how
but-
grateful would he be?
Yeah.
The village of Kresk is not of my concern, nor of the Fidatov lines.
Unless you make it.
I do say that is quite a bold statement you've made, Raidriar.
Which one?
I didn't tell her my name.
Oh yeah, that's right. That is quite a bold statement you've made.
Which one?
Do you have...
Probably all of them.
You see, the Fidatovs for quite a long time have always played on the winning side. And what makes you so sure that you will be the winning side in the future?
Send one of your trusted men to scout the village of Kresk. You will find that the villagers are beginning to arm themselves and train. Ask yourselves why they would do this now, only shortly after they realize they have no food. Who could they possibly take up arms against?
I still don't see what even 100 poorly trained, poorly equipped nobodies, if I may say so, are gonna do against that castle.
Oh wait, did
What
she get
castle?
did she get the impression that we were saying we're gonna be taking on Strahd? So Ren gives a chuckle at
I'm
that
not sure you
notion.
understand me correctly. They don't intend to storm the castle.
Then what do they intend to do?
They intend to come here.
My goodness. Ren, could you find me a rock to bang my head against? I need to get a more objective
Well,
frame
wait,
of
no,
reference.
didn't you say earlier that the ancient in the land won't be that for long? To me, it sounded
I
like
did, I did, but then,
to me,
but then
you were implying that you were
Oh.
gonna get rid of Strahd, and that's what she's
Oh no,
talking about.
I'm implying that 100 trained villagers are going to storm the manor and take
But
what
she's
they want.
implying that she's under the protection of Strahd.
Yeah.
And we've just implied that we're trying to take down Strahd.
Yeah. We've
she's-
escalated a lot further than
And she's looking for
this
evidence
original
that we might be
conversation
able to do
started.
She's you get the sense
Oh.
she's fishing at. She's asking basically, do you think you're all capable to do this?
Oh, I have bested Strahd in combat.
Oh, you have.
That's not a lie.
Yeah.
Which is-
Jeez.
yeah.
Make a truth check.
See, she eyes you over. I will say that
Do I have
you
a scar from when he cast that missile or bolt at me and it nearly killed me?
Well, not really, because that was more like necrotic energy. It wasn't really a bolt or anything.
Washes over a creature, draining moisture and vitality from it.
You have new wrinkles.
Yeah, basically. And you see, she says, "You have all piqued my interest quite a bit. As much as I wish to separate myself from Dimitri, I do say you have all given me pause, and I'd like to think over the matter. How about I invite you to stay the night tonight as my guests? Enjoy the party, get to know a few of the other guests, and we can discuss more in the morning."
I
Sounds
think
more than fair.
with refreshed minds and a new perspective on
Pocketbooks.
life, we would be more willing to negotiate a little bit better in the morning. That sounds like a plan.
And don't worry about changing into more formal attire. I do say your demeanor will be quite entertaining to my guests. It's
Always a pleasure to be the subject of entertainment.
Yeah. Are we now the entertainment?
been a while. I dare say many of them probably have never met an adventure before.
Okay.
Oh, we've probably met half of them already.
We're looking forward
Don't
to
you
it.
worry.
Very well. So
Is it close to party time?
Did I notice any mages or any anyone capable of magic as I walked in here? I didn't detect any magic nearby in these core areas. What did you answer that?
no, you have not seen any magic.
Okay. Well then, I think it's time that we take a look
Oh,
around.
I wonder.
Okay.
We've got some time to kill.
You do see that this place is full of servants and guards at this point, and it's pretty well watched. But you have probably, says you about an hour before most of the guests begin arriving. You're welcome to. She says you're welcome to sit and in the grand salon and wait, or if you would like to help out some of the servants, be my guest.
An hour? Did you say we have an hour?
Yeah.
About. Yep.
Tux, make me a toy mask.
A what?
A toy mask. You can make toys, right?
I can, but
I want a mask.
okay.
Chop chop, let's go.
You know what else we could do with an hour of time?
Make a mask.
Be completely invisible.
But fine. That's a good
Why
idea too.
would you? What?
What?
I want to take a look around this place. She said you didn't want to show us the master bedrooms. I'm
Oh,
sure not
during
every
dinner.
door in this house is
Steal a book
completely
with
locked.
Artemis. Steal a book that has Artemis Fidatov in it.
Actually, that's a good idea. I want to check
Go to the
out
library, yeah.
Okay, so what are you guys doing exactly?
So, well, first I want to take a peek upstairs. Their master bedrooms, were they all locked too?
As you start heading up the stairs, you see.
Wait, so does Tux have to find a place to discreetly cast greater invisibility first?
Well, we can do that later. I haven't cast it yet. I just wanted to
As
take a peek.
you start heading up the stairs, you see Taltos notice you and walk over and say, the upstairs are off limit.
Oh, yes,
Do not
yes.
mind.
Of course. I'm sorry. I was looking for the bathroom.
Privacy, you know.
Yeah.
Looking for the
No, I can
bathroom.
totally understand. Oh, there's probably a bathroom outside. Ren, can you help me?
On the way.
You guys can go check out the library. We'll be back later.
Yeah, that
The
works.
two guys in plate armor lumber back
Yeah.
to the library.
Clunk, clunk, clunk,
Time to do some reading.
I can't turn the pages of these giant fucking.
You guys should just go stand at the door with the other guards and look really menacing.
True, yes. Go menace some guards.
Go tell the guards at the door. Ren whispers to Kilvin and Raidriar goes, go tell the guards at the door you're here to relieve them that Lady Fidatov sent you to stand guard here at the door.
Don't think they believe us.
Do it. Fucking do it, I swear.
Okay, so you two are heading to the library.
Yeah, sure.
Lame.
Pick me out something nice.
You two are headed to the outhouse.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys leave out the front door and walk around the house and do manage to find it.
All right. I'll upcast invisibility to a 3rd level spell so that Ren and I can both turn invisible
Okay. And that lasts...
for 1 hour.
Okay.
Ren offers up a quick thought and says, hey, Golden Mask, could really use a mask right now.
Make a religion check.
4. Oh,
Oh boy.
pretty good. A little bit higher.
You see behind the outhouse, there's a set of trees, and all of a sudden in your head, you get this gut feeling to head towards those trees.
I head towards the trees.
You look in and you kind of rustle around in some bushes, and you grab what appears to be a masquerade mask.
Wow.
Fucking yes. Oh my god, this mask guy is my favorite guy.
What? How did... Okay. I don't want to ask questions.
I grin and whisper, I owe you a soul.
That's a big promise.
For literally nothing.
A soul, just some commoner soul.
You get a deep sense of hunger inside you for a moment that then disappears.
I said, tamp that down. Not right now, of course.
Tux takes a step to the right. Just giving some space.
So you see me go over and pick up this masquerade mask, and I give Tux. I assume we're invisible, but maybe we can see each other or something like that. And I look at Tux and I go, "This is because you didn't make me a mask."
Okay, yeah. You happy now? Let's go check out the upstairs.
Okay, so
Get on my back.
There are 2 side doors here by the outhouse, but
I was just gonna vault up onto the balcony.
The outhouse
there,
balcony?
you do not see a balcony actually on the second.
There's like in the entryway. There's not like a balcony over the entryway or anything.
Nope.
Oh darn.
Can we slip in when some guards go in?
Oh, open windows.
Well, you see that at each entrance. So there's 2 entrances, like single door entrances nearby where you guys are at. Both are guarded by a single one of these men at arms. And then the only other door that you have seen is the main entrance that's guarded by 2.
Okay.
Are there any open windows on the second floor if we take a quick walk around the house?
There appears to be no open windows. No.
Damn. Do they look locked?
It's
Can I
hard to
see?
tell.
Can I? Okay, yeah. I whisper to Tux. We can either go up the wall or up the stairs. Your pick.
Did you see an opening up there?
No, but I might be able to get up there and pick one of the windows open if they're not too sturdily. If they
Did
don't
we
have
know
fucking
earlier when we
miracle
looked at the
locks.
windows? Did they all have special locks on them too?
Or yeah, can I just
Do they have like a
inspect ground
Fidatov
floor?
brand of lock?
Yeah, can I inspect a ground floor window real quick?
Yeah. There does not appear to be like a complicated lock on the windows. It looks like on the inside there's like sort of 2 sort of like latches or like bolts that kind of hold it down.
Oh, I can't pick a latch. All right, the stairs it is.
Okay.
So how are you getting inside?
Tux, get on my back.
You know what? Sure. Let's see where this goes. I hop on your back.
All right. I have Tux on my back, and I sneak. I would like to attempt to sneak up to, let's say, not the door we came in. So, like, is there a kitchen door or like a back door?
So by the outhouse there are 2 like doors on the back of the house.
All right. I want to pick the smallest door.
Okay. They're
Or
both
like the one that like maybe take like 2 minutes, observe, and be like, oh, which door doesn't have a ton of people coming in and out of it?
He said one door was guarded by 1 guard and 1 door was guarded by 2. So I say we go over to the one.
So the
I'm
front
sorry, go ahead.
entrance was the one guarded by 2, and then by you guys are 2 separate doors on the back of the house that are both guarded by a single guard.
Are they within eyeshot of each other?
Yes, they are. Like one of them is facing sort of like the south, and another one is facing the west or east. My bad.
Okay, well that's
Open.
easy.
They're sort of like on a corner from each other, basically.
they open?
Around the corner of one of these.
they're
Wait, how do
closed.
I cast this? It's not casting. There we go. Around the corner, I just have Mrs. Fidatov say to one of the guards, or like I want him to hear around the corner, come inside immediately. Actually, no, on the other side of the door.
On the ground.
Inside the door, I want him to hear the voice of Miss Fidatov saying, come inside immediately.
Okay. Behind which door?
The one
Door we're
facing
closest
west.
to.
Or the one we're closest to.
Okay.
I'd like to. So with Tux on my back, I'd like to sneak up to the door as close as possible.
Yeah, get ready to jump in.
Okay. You see the guard look confused and open the door. And
like
step
to-
inside.
I'd like to attempt to step inside. What kind of when we look inside, is it like a narrow hallway or is it enough room that
No,
I can
so
slip?
as you step in, you appears to be in a kitchen, and you see servants busy at work preparing food, making like dough, and you see someone is like butchering what appears to be a deer.
All right. We slip inside
Okay,
and
make a stealth check
immediately
at
go to the
advantage.
right. Okay.
As you try to slip past, like through, because like he's
Yeah.
still in the doorway,
True.
sort of. So,
Okay.
21,
Okay.
easily enough. You managed to slip by.
Okay. Hug the right wall, and I'd like to observe where the servants are moving and attempt to
So
navigate through the kitchen.
you see that as you enter, you see straight ahead. It appears to be stairs that go down in the kitchen. To your left is a door that you see servants sort of carrying plates out to and like platters of food. And then straight ahead appears to be another door that no one's really going through. The odd servant here and there. You guess from your knowledge of the layout of the house that would lead to the grand salon.
Are they going in and out of the basement at all?
No.
and that door never opens up.
The occasional servant goes down and like brings up a few bottles of wine.
Okay, so that's probably a winery.
Wine cellar, yeah.
Well, I mean, we got
I
time.
say we try to go. We can go downstairs real quick, if you want.
Let's check. Let's peek down. Yeah, let's peek in the basement. Let's try to get at least a peek.
Let's navigate, hug the wall, stay away from people as much as possible, and sneak down over to the stairs to the basement.
Before that, I'll go back over to Raidriar and Kilvin. So you all head to the library and enter. Looking for anything in specific, you said?
I'm looking for information on Morning Lord mythology, any other like mythology of the land, and the family history book that she pointed out.
Okay. So the family history book you do manage to find pretty easily. It appears to be just basically like a heritage, like sort of like family tree information. So it's like a big book of like, here's this household head. This is their crest. This is their children, and it's mostly sort of like genealogy. But attached to that is sort of like each individual crest that generation used and things like that.
Cool. Okay.
Definitely looking for Artemis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In that book, he seems to be sort of the one of the furthest back, sort of the start.
Okay.
Who was the first?
It's Artemis, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
At least in this book, he's listed as the first.
That is
Artemis Fidatov.
Artemis Fidatov.
You do find a few books on the Morning Lord and sort of the myth, maybe that might involve some history of Barovia. Those books, I will get back to you on exactly what's in them.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
No, that's fine. Kind of put you on the spot on that one.
Yeah, but I'll say you basically get the sense that, okay, this might take a little bit to go through.
Yeah.
If you find anything about a golden mask, I'd love to know about it.
Yeah, definitely will be looking for.
Also, maybe the
information about
angel
those
I
three
talked to.
Individuals.
I probably described the angel I saw in that vision.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, you had seen it before.
That's
What
true.
angel
We all
again?
saw it when
I'm
I
very dumb and
communed
forget
last night.
Oh, okay, yeah. Raidriar will look for his own dude as well, who he suspects is one of the three from the coffins.
You don't find. You looking through, you find no information that you think might even be tangentially related to something like that.
Can I find anything on Dusk Elves and where they live?
Yeah. You definitely could. Here, if you guys wouldn't mind making a list of the information you're looking for, and I'll have that all ready or I'll send that to you guys when I get the chance.
Okay.
Because we have one lead on those amber doors.
Well, I'll let you guys
That's
take care of
Dusk
that.
Elf.
Yeah. Dusk Elves, Morning Lord, Golden Mask.
You get the sense though that you don't want, if you want to try to get away, you probably don't want to take too much.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, we're taking it? Oh, I thought we were just reading it while we're waiting.
Oh, okay. You want to skim over it basically?
Yeah.
In this 1 hour. Okay. Then there might be a limit on how much information I give you guys, but I definitely will give you some.
I'll take my books. He can skim his.
Okay.
And I'll
Good idea.
basically have him carry half mine if that works.
Okay.
Funny.
I'll say, so are you guys basically going to spend most of that hour searching?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. So I'll say that's what you guys are doing. Okay. So you guys, other two are stepping down to the basement?
Yep.
Going down
Peek
the
down
stairs,
there.
at least trying to get a peek inside.
Trying to
we know
watch out
whether or
for
not-
servants. Trying to watch
So
out for servants
as you
coming upstairs.
head down the stairs, you see another servant walking up directly towards you. It's a thin hallway. What are you doing?
Get back out.
Yep, get back out. I guess if there's no way to hide.
You turn
back
around
out.
and there's another servant heading down the stairs.
How tall are the ceilings?
They're pretty thin, but it's a pretty narrow hallway. You see that they're kind of like moving to the sides.
Can I touch
What are you
both
doing?
sides?
Okay,
Can I touch both sides?
yes.
I've cast-
Okay, so I
Oh.
I Spider-Man up the wall with like a hand on each wall and a foot on each wall, and like
My
basically
God.
crab my way up the wall and try to get above their heads.
Make an acrobatics check.
Panic!
Tux, are you just trying to hang on for dear life?
Well,
Fucking
I'm
hell.
waiting to see how this plays out.
Okay.
Damn. A 2.
13. You managed to. So yeah, Tux, you're kind of in the way too. So what are you doing? Are you just hanging?
I'm on Ren's shoulders right now.
Okay. You watch as Ren, with the extra weight, it's really hard for you to climb up and hold it there. And you see the servants kind of, meet where you guys are at, and one of them hits their head on Tux's back, goes, ow! And you see they kind of look up.
I create the illusion of a plate falling out of his hand and crashing on the ground, so he has to stop and pick it up.
Okay. You see he reaches down and picks it up. And
As he reaches down, I tell Ren to hop over.
Yeah, can we do that with that?
okay. Go ahead and make another acrobatics check.
Please be better than 2. That'll work.
Damn,
Prayers are
30.
answered.
You hop over and you see the other servant that had watched this happen looks at him and goes, Oleg, get your shit together, man. Don't screw this job up for us.
Oh, wait. Do we get the impression that they're
No,
in
like
danger?
they're referring to the servant. Like,
Oh, I was about to say, whoa, we stumbled on some shit.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
no, they're planning an elaborate heist.
Oh, man.
Okay, I guess we'll just slip into the basement then, because that seems like
Okay,
a way
you go
out.
down, and what you see here, there's like a bunch of food storage here, some barrels, and you see 2 doors, a set of double doors and a single set of doors. You see the servant that came down the stairs enters in through the double doors and soon returns with more wine.
Okay, so the winery through the double doors. Let's check what's back by the single door.
Okay, you walk over, you look to make sure no one's watching, and you creak the door open, and it just appears to be more storage, food, and
All
you see
right.
grain. And
Well, this was worthwhile.
Fuck, we almost
All
blew
right.
our cover for this. Can
Back up
we
the stairs
spend a
we
minute
go.
searching around for anything useful?
go ahead and make an investigation check.
Tux, how good at investigation are you?
I got you.
Are you +5 or greater?
I'm +8.
Okay, you're better than me.
You kind of search around and you kind of look. There is a surprisingly large amount of wine here.
Okay,
Doesn't
well,
look like they've had any sort of shortage at all or anything.
let's see. I've only got 1 Wizards of the Wine on me now. I'll take a couple more.
Where are you fitting this?
That's a good question. I guess I'll put it in the bag.
The empty bottles you had before.
Bag.
I had 2 empty bottles that I filled up with wine, or replaced with real wine.
Okay.
Hey, Snow, how would this work? I haven't been doing this, but I realized I'm still wearing that cloak, where if I have the hood up, I get advantage on
yeah.
stealth checks made to hide, but it says it's because the cloak changes color to camouflage me and
Yeah,
I'm already
well-
invisible.
Yeah, being invisible gives you advantage on the stealth check anyway, so.
Oh, okay. Cool beans, cool beans.
Okay, well,
Okay,
let's-
so back up the stairs we
Yep,
go?
we're gonna start heading towards the bedrooms.
Well, we have to get through the door to the grand salon, I think.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. Let's take
So
that
you
path.
head up, manage to avoid the servants, and you are standing by the door to the grand salon. What are you doing? Just opening it?
There's no one around.
I'm gonna wait for somebody to go
Well,
through.
there's servants in
holding
the
food.
kitchen.
Okay.
Okay,
I
Is
guess
everybody
we'll
going
wait.
through? Yeah, as long as it doesn't seem like
Yeah,
it's taking too
someone
long.
opens the door and you follow behind. There's
Good
been
stuff.
if you've been filling up wine and stuff, it has been a decent amount of time though. So you probably
Okay.
have about 30 minutes left.
Okay.
Okay,
Plenty of time.
That's more than I thought you were gonna say. Okay, over to the stairs then.
Mhm.
Up the stairs.
You head up and you what appears to see a sort of like lounge area. You can look down and see there's sort of like a balcony that runs along the grand salon. You see the top here. You see immediately to your left a door, immediately to your right a door, and then 3 sets of doors south and 1 door like north west.
I knock on the first door and then jump back to the other wall.
Okay.
that
You
works.
see someone opens the door and appears to be a well-dressed man. Looks around.
Don't recognize him.
Peeking back, do we see anything special in that room?
Looking in, it appears to be some sort of guest bedroom.
Okay. Never mind. Not worth it.
Let's go down to the end of the hall and see what's in that room.
Well, it's like a big open like lounge area. It's not really like hallways.
Oh, does any door look like it goes to a certain someone's bedroom?
You do see a door that's sort of separated from the rest. Yes.
Yeah.
That has sort of intricate carvings on it.
Does it have a keyhole or cracks underneath it or anything?
It does, and the lock looks very similar to the one that you had seen below.
Oh, I meant, can I look through the lock, like peek into the room?
Oh no, it's like one of the mechanisms that you had seen on the bottom floor.
Okay. Can we try knocking on the door?
Well, before you do that, if I press my ear to the door, do I hear anything?
No, you do not.
Okay. I turn the handle.
It's locked.
Oh, darn. Tux, time for fireball.
And inside you hear Marilena go, is someone there?
Oh, backing up. I'm backing up.
I create the illusion of Miss Fidatov again and say, "What are you doing in there?"
No, that is her. Create the
Oh, that
illusion.
is her?
You heard her voice come from the other side of the door you just tried to
Marina.
open.
Okay, that's her first name. I didn't know that. Never mind.
Create the image of what's his face.
Hold on, you can't tell Tux what to do.
Oh, God damn it.
I want to create the sound of the guard that we heard earlier that was down there looking for Miss Fidatov. I want him to say, "Hey, I need you down here. It's nothing important. I just need your help."
And you see she
That
goes,
guard's gonna get fired.
says, if it's nothing important, then you can take care of it.
It requires some executive decision making.
I want you to fire
Because
me.
it's so important.
Because
Help
it's
her.
so important.
Make
Oh,
a persuasion check.
Sure. Yeah.
Should be a disadvantage. Wait, no, Tux, your skill checks are at disadvantage right now.
Yep.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
You do one. Nah.
She goes, Taltos, I hired you specifically because I was confident in your ability to help run the household. I'm sure you can take care of it.
Make him start crying.
Yeah. Okay. I'll have him say, I'll just tell those special guests that are asking about you that you're too busy right now.
I am.
Rats, I thought that would coax her out. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
I'm telling you, man, just have Alto scream. No, I'm kidding. I'm absolutely kidding.
Okay. And I ask Rin, you got any ideas?
No, I think that this has run its course and we're not getting in there. Can we inspect this lounge area? Are there any journals laying around? Any iconography or items?
Looks pretty devoid. There's, like I had said, similar artwork that you had seen on the first floor. There's a few sofas here.
You know
What?
what?
The ceilings?
Probably another 10 feet before they close off.
Do they have rafters if this is the top floor?
There's probably a few up there.
Okay, Ren whispers to Tux, I'm considering staying here until Miss Fidatov leaves her room and then going into her room as she opens the door.
She'll leave the room when guests arrive in 30 minutes, and that's when the invisibility will wear off, right?
I would be in the rafters, and I would attempt to stop the door from closing after she walks out of it.
Okay. Yeah, see if you can figure that out.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do, Snow. Can I make a check to get in the rafters?
It's pretty high up, and there's like flat walls basically up there. You could try, but it's going to be difficult.
Are there any like couches around? Can Tux boost me? 10 feet up, so if I'm 6 feet tall, that means I'm jumping 4 feet, right?
I guess it's more like 10 feet up to when the ceiling starts to like come to sort of like a dome. Not a dome, you know what I mean?
It
But
connects
like
to
a
the wall.
peak?
It slopes up. Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything around that I could stand on to like jump high enough to get on those rafters?
You've got batons you can stick into the wall.
That I don't think that would work.
Most likely not.
Damn. Okay. I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna choose a space not adjacent to the wall of the main room, and I'm going to attempt to run at the wall and kick off of it and jump up to grab a rafter.
Make an acrobatics check, I guess. 23. Okay, you sprint up the wall. I'm assuming Tux is on the ground.
Yep, I'm
That's
watching.
Yeah. I'm not.
And you leap, and you just barely manage to grab the rafter.
Okay, I pull myself up onto the rafter.
Okay.
And then, as quietly as possible, I crawl over to the rafter. I assume they're connected somehow. I crawl over to the rafter that is closest to directly above the Lady Fidatov's door.
Okay.
Okay, and then lastly, I would like to take a piece of string that I have in my inventory, and I would like to tie it to a piece of paper that I have wadded up. No, to a piece of chalk. And
We just
then
wanted
I
some
would
goddamn apples.
I would like to get ready to dangle that into the crack of the door to keep it from completely closing when Mrs. Fidatov comes out.
Okay.
We're getting in that room.
And then Tux, I tell Tux, I like, Tux, you can go.
Yeah,
Get
I'm
out
just
of here.
gonna walk back to the library. Let Rin do
Okay.
his thing here.
Okay.
And I'm
so
trying to, like, if she's like furtively looking around when she opens her door, I'm gonna abort, but I'm gonna attempt to stay hidden in the ceiling while I attempt to not close her door.
Okay.
All right, I go back to the
In the
library and pop into
meantime, you see-
existence.
Yeah, so Kilvin, Raidriar, as you're looking through books, you see Tux show up.
Oh, there you are.
Hi.
Hey,
How'd it go?
Don't ask where Rin is.
You
We're
know,
actually
it's never worth it.
yeah,
Do what?
Oh, actually, yeah,
Nothing.
we need to talk to you.
What's up?
about Ren.
Oh yeah.
So,
what's up?
I talked to Sergey last night.
Yeah.
Ren looks like what Strahd was looking like before he turned.
Fuck. Well, I was worried about
So-
that guy, but
We're gonna have to kill Ren.
So,
at the
We
very
need
He's
least,
deadpan.
I'm worried about going on private adventures with him.
yeah.
Okay. That's.
So we need to talk him out of this mess business.
And if
I
that
mean,
fails,
what could
we will
possibly
kill
go
him.
wrong?
He
He-
turns into a vampire and kills one of us.
It's a pretty linear line of cause and effect here.
Okay, but yeah, what if he's a vampire that's still cognizant and on our side?
Doubtful.
He's still a vampire. Well,
Yeah.
did you see him? Did you see what
Strahd
Strahd
didn't
did
exactly,
in the dream?
Strahd didn't exactly become a goody two shoes.
He immediately killed his friend, the armor lady, Alec,
And he's been an edgelord about it ever since.
Oh,
and then he killed his brother, which I guess that's a lot more understandable, but still.
That's right. In the vision, he did immediately attack him. Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we should probably talk to Ren about this.
I already have a great one-liner when we have to confront the god. That's what matters most about gods.
Okay. So Ren,
Yeah. Tell
as
me.
okay. So a few things happen. You do see that door you guys had knocked on earlier. A man steps out and heads down the stairs, as well as you see the other doors by him. You see seemingly similar people stepping out and heading downstairs, well dressed, down the stairs. You see soon after, Marilena opens the door. She steps out. And
She's okay. I don't want to. I don't want to take advantage of this if you don't want me to. But does she step out before my half an hour of invisibility is up, or after?
she probably steps out just as it would be going off.
Okay.
But you do see she does turn around, close the door, put in a similar key that you had seen to the downstairs, and turn it.
Damn. All right. I
That's-
don't drop the string with chalk on it.
That's fine. I'll get in there.
I stay in the rafters.
And pout. Okay. Party time, right?
Yeah. So You all exit the library and you see some of the guests have already arrived, some coming down the stairs, some coming into the entranceway. You see they all give you curious glances as they walk by. You see Marilena come down the stairs and announce the festivities starting, and servants bringing out platters of food and wine for you all to partake in. Ren, what are you doing up there?
Remember how many of these guest rooms the owners of them went downstairs?
Most of them, like all of them did.
All of them? All right,
There are
I'd
going
like
to be
to
three guest rooms.
I would like to enter the first guest room or attempt to pick its lock if it's not a miracle
It's
lock.
unlocked.
Oh, okay. I would like to go in there
Okay.
stealthily.
Okay. In this room, you find what appears to be sort of two wardrobes, a single bed.
Belongings.
Looking through, you do find what appears to be a necklace sitting on one of the nightstands.
Pocket.
Okay. It's like a pearl necklace, it appears to be. So you can go ahead and add
Okay.
that.
Okay. And anything else of note on the floor, or I peek in the wardrobe really quickly? I assume
not
it's just
really.
clothes?
There's a lot. It seems to be like traveler's clothes and like a small.
All right. I go to the door and listen to see if anyone's coming,
You don't hear
and
anything.
I sneakily try to step out, like
Okay.
crack the door open, see, make sure nobody's there, step out,
Okay. You step out. What are you doing next?
stand next to the door, make sure no one's coming.
Okay. You do see Talto start to head up the stairs.
I duck back into the room
Okay.
and stay there for 6 minutes.
Okay. 6 minutes passes.
Creak the door open as like I take literally 60 whole seconds to creak this door open like an inch so that I can see out.
Okay. You don't see anyone.
I close the door and wait another 6 minutes.
Okay. In the meantime, you
No,
three.
no. Play these 6 minutes out.
Yeah, we want to know.
In gross detail.
Downstairs during the party, you see the musicians have begun playing, and people are talking and mingling. And you see Marilena going from person to person. Some people are dancing on the dance floor. You do see a couple approach you three, and you see the woman in a fine red dress goes, "May I ask who you all? Where you hail from? Where you come from? Yeah, I haven't seen anybody like you before."
We are heroes. You haven't heard the tales
Oh,
of the
Heroes.
Heroes of Kresk?
Heroes of Kresk. Oh boy, what I love. Most of the people here are dull and boring, but that sounds.
Oh, well, let me tell you some tales. That
this
we
a
are the heroes
vampire?
that conquered dragons, the
this a
heroes that slay
vampire?
vampires, the heroes that
Are you
cast
using
undead into the night.
Raidriar, are you using Know Your Enemy?
I'm using know your enemy to determine their strength.
They're below
And
and
the
below.
Okay.
the below,
I
whatever
give
you're
him
checking.
like the stink guy anyway.
Okay, you see the man step forward. You're eyeing my wife up there, lad. Kind
You be
of.
careful, son. And I walk away.
And you see the woman kind of smiles coyly at you.
Ooh.
Oh, lordy.
Scandalous.
Raidriar doesn't have sex with vampires. And as far as you're concerned, that's just a very well-disguised vampire.
All of you are
And
vampires.
he sees
All you
straight
motherfuckers
through
are vampires.
it. I might be paranoid, but that doesn't mean every single one of you motherfuckers is a vampire.
All right, I sit and recount my tales with the people here. I try to
Yeah.
draw a crowd and tell them.
Are you guys?
I side mentioned to Tux, don't mention my name.
Also, the Watchers
Okay.
might be here.
And are you guys kind of like just partaking in general, like going around, having a drink here and there, eating?
Yeah.
I do want to give
I'll
out
slip
for
away
the
later,
Watcher.
but I want to see how this plays out before I go.
What plays out? Sorry.
I just I'm checking out the vibe of this party, but then I'm gonna slip away
Okay.
later.
Okay. So sounds good. Ren, what are you doing?
I crack the door open.
You don't see anyone.
I slowly open the door and get a better look out.
Okay.
Don't see anyone.
Don't see anyone.
I step out
You
and
step
stand
out.
next to the door with authority.
Okay.
Suddenly, a dragon appears.
Anybody around?
Nope.
I go to the second room.
But you can kind of see over the balcony. You do see guests in the grand salon.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so
Talking.
they can see him?
Well, he just like barely looked over the railing.
Okay.
So like
I go
you
over
can
to
hear
the
their voices.
I go to the second guest room and put my ear against the door.
Don't hear anything.
I knock on it gently.
No response.
I pick the lock if it's not already unlocked.
Okay. As you open the door, you hear a voice, familiar voice behind you. Excuse me.
What?
I have the masquerade mask on, right?
Yes.
Ren continues to open the door and strides in with purpose.
You hear a knock at the door.
Shit, I'm definitely not wearing the same clothes as this guy. Ren says, "What is it?"
Open the door now. You recognize this as Taltos's voice.
God damn it. Ren sweeps the door open and puts his hand on his forehead and says, "Old Drevin forgot his favorite glass and he asked me to retrieve it for him."
Make a deception check. At disadvantage because no, you have the mask on, but you're not wearing the. You never changed clothes, did you?
No, I don't think anyone offered me clothes.
Yeah. So disadvantage because he sees he recognizes your getup.
That's true.
22. Well,
Disadvantage.
and he kind of looks you over. Retrieve it at once. I didn't see you talking to. Wait, who did you say?
Ren blusters and goes, "You know, the man staying in this room. Old what's his what?"
You mean the Lanstons?
That's correct. There's so many names tonight, I can't keep them all straight.
Well, I don't like you snooping around the upstairs, so I'll watch you return it.
I hope I can find it. They sent me up here, but I'm not sure. Here, come in, help me search. They said it's an ornate golden goblet, about the size of an egg.
Why would they? I'll never understand these.
The shot glass of wonder.
You see, he sighs and goes, "I'll never understand these of higher stature."
Does he
I
look
go,
poor?
same, brother.
No, but like, I mean, he's not. He's still a servant, you
Right,
know.
Okay.
Like,
Sure.
So he's searching around with you, and 5 minutes pass, and he goes, I don't think it's here. You might as well just return to the party.
I agree. Let's go. Sorry to cause you any trouble.
No problem, but please do not go back up here.
Understood. Roger Dodger.
If you
I
need anything,
really want to
come
go
with
up there.
me.
I head down the stairs at a quick trot, trying to get away from Taltos.
Okay. And you see he follows you down, and you all head back down to the ballroom area where people are talking. But all of a sudden, you hear the shattering of glass, and all the conversations in the room seem to halt at once. And you see Lady Fidatov sways slightly, and she seemingly motions discreetly to Taltos, who helps her. Sort of props her up and out of the room north into a room just above the ballroom that wasn't part of the tour.
She went back upstairs?
Not upstairs, like there was another room north of the ballroom that she didn't give you guys a tour of, that she entered, that Taltos led her into. And you see Taltos closes the door behind them.
Does anyone move?
No, everybody is just seemed quiet and looking around and not sure.
Well,
but moments
Now's the time to go out to the bathroom.
Moments later, a terrible scream rips through the manor.
Oh, never mind.
Okay. Why not?
Rachel's like, let's go.
Alright,
The musicians play on for a moment and then stop, confused as to why everyone has stopped dancing. All conversations come to a halt, The doors crash open and then Taltos barges back into the room. Poison! The lady has been... Suddenly, a finely dressed guest coughs and stumbles. He puts his hands to his lips and it comes away covered in blood. He falls to his knees, choking and clutching at his throat. All around you, the rest of the party guests begin doing the same. Some fall to the floor while others rush for the exits. All around you, the guests gag, retch, and fall to the floor, their bodies twitching and racked with spasms. Candles and lamps flicker as a chill wind rips through the room. The screaming continues, louder and more insistent than before, one voice of terror becoming a chorus. The elegant manor has transformed into a scene of horror and destruction. Everything seems to have changed. Fine draperies now hang tattered and rotted. The floors are stained and cracked, and even the walls and ceilings sag a bit as you watch as the manor seems to almost age in an instant.
What the fuck?
That was easier than I thought.
Everywhere you look, you see the dead, piled in corners, splayed across the back of a chair, hanging limply in the jagged glass of a shattered window. Though the immediate danger seems to have passed, you think you can still feel the slosh of wine within your belly. And I need everybody in the party, except for Ren probably, to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yay!
Raidriar doesn't drink wine.
Okay.
And I also always virtual cast Purify Food and Drink.
Okay. So Tux, go ahead and make a
You
Constitution.
guys wonder why I don't trust the stuff.
You're no fun.
As soon as you said that, I was just like, if Raidriar's not drinking wine actually has a mechanical advantage, I would be amazed.
Okay.
God damn it.
Okay.
Oof.
That's
Big
that,
oof.
Tux. And you
Please
see
don't tell me
as-
that after everything we've gone through, he dies to wine.
I told you guys. I told you.
you see, and as you look around, you see a few of the corpses get up, their bodies changed, and you see spectral figures rise out of a few, and I need everybody to roll initiative.
I die for my weapons,
Okay.
which we don't have.
Yeah, they're
guys-
not near us,
You
are they?
guys been in the ballroom. I can show you where they are.
Oofity oof.
Well, guess we're gonna have to Captain America this shit.
Okay. Ba-bum.
Well, I think it's actually gonna turn out to be a little bit easier to get the food than we thought.
My greed finally caught up to me.
And let me activate this.
Sorry, I took my headphones off for just a second. So there are what's coming in?
Undead.
So some of the guests that had died, you see they sort of rise, and
Oh.
some ghosts
Okay,
seem to
I'll take
rise.
it.
Wow, I finally rolled well.
Radioactive Ghast. That's funny.
Do you guys hear music?
Yes.
No.
All right, remind me to ask you to send me this music later, or vice
If you-
versa.
for me,
Lord
if you just click
Castlevania
on
Lord
the
of
volume,
Shadows. All my things are turned up, but it's not going.
yeah, just changing it helped me. It was weird.
Huh.
Weird. And you don't hear anything at all.
No, but I strangely prefer it.
I do. I'm good.
I'll add it
Okay.
in post.
You're up, Tux.
I am up.
Please just make it like Biggie Smalls or some shit. Snow, you remember the fucking Thomas the Tank Engine mix shit when we played Factorio? Oh man, good times.
Just out of curiosity, we can't short rest during that like reading hour, could we?
Probably not. If you short rest, you basically just have to be resting. Like, you can't really
Okay.
do a whole lot.
Okay, I'm going to turn to Raidriar, and I'm gonna say, please don't let me down.
Oh, by the way, this door right here is the entrance hallway where they retrieved your equipment.
I'm gonna give Raidriar a little bit of buff.
Okay.
I can't control my character, but that's
Oh,
because
nice.
I don't have it selected. I don't know where to run.
I love you, no. I love you.
I say please make good use of it.
He will.
I'm going to
My
run
God.
here and crouch and guard.
Okay.
I don't know what else to do. I'm going to stay here and pray.
Okay.
Not a religious man, but I get down on my knees and I say, God and Raidriar. I end my turn.
Right at
Okay.
me.
Oh, baby. A hasted turn.
You're up, Raidriar. What are you doing?
Ooh, baby. I'm gonna get right here, 22 feet.
Okay.
Open the door.
Okay.
Where's my webs?
You see over in this cabinet here, they're sort of like laid up against it.
Okay.
Take the dash action.
44. Go
Okay.
ahead. Hit me.
Nine to hit.
That's how it feels.
Okay, what
So-
are you grabbing?
My spear and a
Grab my warhammer.
Kilvin's warhammer.
Okay.
Probably some
So
daggers.
how many weapons can I grab here?
Really,
conceivably?
just two with each hand.
What about
Oh, with each
orange
hand.
dagger belt?
No, one with each hand is what
Okay.
I meant.
Okay.
So you get two. You pick two. Pick two things to grab.
Get
here.
Ren's
Okay.
weapons.
Gotta my
Get
spear.
Ren's over mine.
And then
You do see Ren's daggers in the belt.
Grab the +1 rapier.
okay, I'll grab. Can I?
That's a good idea. Grab the magic
Yeah.
weapons.
Okay, I'll get the rapier then.
So you're grabbing the spear and the rapier.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's 44 feet of movement. I have 18 left.
You can dash.
Yeah.
Don't you have 3 actions this turn?
He could if he
If I
actually.
choose action surge, I don't know. Yeah, you're right. What else am I gonna? What else are we doing today? Okay, I guess I will use my hasted action to dash. Get right here. I'll go ahead and make 2 attacks. Well, I guess I have to use my action to toss the rapier to Ren, right?
Yeah.
Can you throw a rapier that far?
He can slide it on the
That's almost 50 feet.
Yeah. You'd probably
That's
have to
nothing.
roll to see where it lands, but
Can I try to embed it in this guy right here?
it's not a thrown weapon, so
Can I try anyway?
you can try, but it's going to be real difficult.
ground. You're gonna hit Kilvin.
So go ahead
Well,
and make a.
Is picking up the
hit
weapon
roll.
for him gonna be a action?
No, you get
Or
a free
just-
weapon
You
interaction.
one free weapon interaction.
Okay. I'm gonna huck the rapier over there.
Okay. Go ahead and still make a like a ranged weapon attack.
Okay, so 20.
Advantage.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. And then plus proficiency?
No, you're not proficiency with
Thrown rapiers.
18.
18. Good enough. You managed to throw it, and it slides right next to Ren.
Nice.
Okay. Do I want to action surge? I already dashed and then use my action to throw, so I could action surge and fuck this guy up. But I am also dashed, aren't I? So I still can move to like right here and be fine. So my speed,
Yeah, he has
my
no
speed is
reaction.
doubled. I'm gonna move right here, use action surge,
Okay.
and 2 attacks on this guy. with the blood
Alrighty.
spear. First one.
Does that guy get an attack of opportunity?
You already have.
you
you
already
already
used it.
did.
Okay.
That hits, so 10 points of damage.
My God.
As you watch as the magic spear kind of cuts apart at this incorporeal figure.
Okay, second attack. 8
Okay.
damage.
8 more.
And then I'm going to go ahead and
Take a nap.
move right here.
Okay. And you watch as this figure reaches out and slams on you. "13 to hit, misses. Okay.
I gotta look at Tux and say, "Want to see me do it again?" And that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, you literally went into the room and came all the way back. That's awesome.
Goddamn. I made the right choice.
Where's the end button?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's just the arrow at the far right of the carousel. It's called Combat Carousel.
Yeah, you cannot go wrong hasting a fighter.
Hell no, you cannot.
With the extra attack, it's so good.
Oh, I love you so much.
I've learned how good that is in the other campaign.
Oh yeah.
This guy's gonna move up here and reach out with his nasty claws at the small little gnome here.
Me.
Disadvantage?
It was, and you're lucky because one of them was a nat 20.
Oh, okay.
But 15 still hits you, right? Yeah.
Yes, it does. I'm going to go ahead and wait. I can only do one reaction. My reaction will be fade away.
Okay. Does that change the damage at all? No.
No.
Do you take damage?
Okay, you do have to make a Constitution saving throw, though.
Okay.
Raidriar, do you want to send that?
I am, yeah. Once it's done.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay, you feel that these
Better than a one.
claws, as it dragged across you, seemingly there was some sort of poison attached, but you managed to shrug off the effects.
Okay.
So you are invisible right now.
Yes.
Okay. And then you said Sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
So,
Nice.
only one. That's fine though.
Okay. 7 points of damage. Stab this thing right through its shoulder as it's attacking Tux. Okay. Ren, you're up.
I'd like to move 5, 10, 15, 20, and make a rapier attack at this
Okay.
thingy.
This will be at advantage.
Yes, sir. Which is alt. I pressed the wrong one last time, right?
Yep.
Oh,
wow.
dude, wow. That's a
un-
bitch.
Unfortunately,
Rough.
you watch as it seeming as you try to swing at it, it almost parts.
And to use 2-weapon fighting, I actually have to have a second weapon,
Yes.
right? I can't like flip
Yes.
my rapier to the other hand.
Yes, that is correct.
I will use the
Oh, that's hilarious.
disengage bone. I will think for just a moment since my timer's ticking.
Walk us through your thought process.
So I'm trying to figure if I should disengage, but I can only move. I moved 5, 10, 15, so I have 15 feet of movement left. But odds are these two, this guy and this guy, are both gonna go for me, not Kilvin, or just go for
Yeah,
Tux,
I've taken
because
myself
that
out of
seems
this.
to be
I'm
that's-
invisible right now.
right. So I'm trying to figure if I should either. Trying to figure.
I completely maximized the amount of attacks that could be against me and effectively negated them.
I'll take care of the gnome.
Dash, disengage, or hide.
Yes, the
I
thief is
definitely
mine.
can't. I definitely can't hide. I will use the disengage action and go 5, 10, 15, and curl up in a ball in the corner.
Okay.
Don't touch me.
Does
I believe
that
I passed? Yeah.
end your turn?
Yes.
That's smart. That you're watching both areas they can attack you from.
You see this spectral figure move forward, scream out, and point at Kilvin and move its hand to the side. And Kilvin, I need you to make a strength check. Okay. And you all watch as Kilvin is thrust flying across the room, slams into the piano all the way into the wall here.
Ouch.
Rude.
And you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as you slam into the piano and the wall.
Okay. Ouch.
Watching the corner of the piano shatter a little bit from your heavy frame.
The best you got, Ghost?
Will end its turn. This guy will move over to Ren in the corner here.
Remember that time I rolled 2 2s on an advantage attack?
But Ren, you manage to duck out of the way as he swipes at you.
He swipes at me expecting a full height man, when in reality I am just a little ball of Ren in the corner.
Oh, I did cast Blessing the Forge earlier. I don't think I stated who it was on, though. It was going to be on Ren. I don't know if you want to... I'll not put it for this fight, but...
If you would have done it at the start of the morning, so Ren, go ahead and up your AC by 1.
Okay. Thanks. Remind me that it's not... that it's upped by 1, otherwise I will forget to change it back.
Okay. Kilvin, you're up.
Do I want to burn it now or leave it? Save it. I guess I'll wait one more turn. How far apart are these two? So if I go 5, 10, 15, 20. Do I hit all three? Are 4 of these things within 30 feet of me?
Like, yeah.
Yes. All 5 of
Okay.
them.
Then I will turn undead.
Okay. Okay. It's a wisdom save, right?
Yeah, 14 now.
So this one, wisdom saving throw. 14 now. Okay. Alrighty. You see this guy, this guy, this guy.
Okay.
Damn.
I just imagine Kilvin peeking around the corner. I see you.
And this ghosty ghost here begin to turn around.
Holy shit. Okay, that worked a lot better than I hoped it would.
So the only one not affected is this guy?
Just so you know, Ghasts have advantage on that roll.
Wow.
Yikes.
It's just that guy. Damn.
Can I... Oh no, I guess a spiritual weapon is my bonus action. Actually, do I need to?
Yeah.
I think you're good.
Yeah, I'll just...
I think
I'll
you
sit
won.
here. I'll just wait.
I think you won.
I think you won D&D today.
Kilvin's just like, wow, that worked.
I was over for like 2.
Okay. Yeah, so this guy, you watch as he runs, opens this door, uses the dash action, and goes to this window here.
Okay.
You gotta love a cleric.
Cleric insurance.
You see that this ghost flies through the wall and out of sight. And
The Joestar family method.
All right. So which one isn't feared right now?
The one behind
middle.
next to me.
Okay. Well, in that case, I can go ahead and cast a chromatic orb at that one. Everyone else is feared.
Maybe move away from the one.
Which one?
The one that isn't feared.
Yeah, I figured. What damage
16
type?
to hit. I'm going to cast... I'm going to cast Fire Energy.
Okay. You watch as the fire impacts on it. It sort of dissipates around it. It took damage, but not as much as you had expected.
Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. I'm gonna
Oh,
take
it's
a peek around this
firefighter
corner.
ghost.
Oh, there are the stairs up there. Since we kind of took care of them. Wait, what was it? Fuck. Okay, sorry.
And they can't use reactions,
5,
right?
10,
Correct.
15, 20, 25. All in my turn here.
Okay. Raidriar, you're up.
Question: these undead all originated from the dead people?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, even the gas.
Yep.
Okay, and the house is like sagging and.
Yeah, it's
Fine.
strange. It looks like it's aged like years in just that 30 seconds of time.
The only time we've ever seen this happen before was with those carriages.
Yep.
We saw carriages age.
The very first carriage that brought us here in session 1.
We woke up in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it
You
also
didn't-
happened to that. It also happened to Death House as we walked out of it. It like aged and crumbled behind it. Oh no, Strahd exploded it. Never mind.
It did age a little bit though, didn't it?
Well, it crumbled. I know that.
And it
It
also
did.
got fireballed.
Maybe this is the. What are their names? The wine people.
The
Mardikovs?
Mardikovs?
We should
Mardikovs
we
getting
should ask
revenge on
about
the
this.
Fidatovs. Anyway, this is why I don't drink wine, at least. I'm gonna get right here, and upon this bitch here, I lay the fuck smack.
Okay.
3 attacks.
You still get 3. That haste lasts for more than a turn.
Yeah.
Haste lasts a minute,
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
and I get 1 extra attack from it.
that's OP.
How do you want to do this?
I would like to, sort of like whipping, like twirling it around my head, like keep smacking it with the back side of it before I then
Phases in and
just
out of
do a
its-
final lunge forward, holding onto the very end of it, and just explode it around the
Yeah,
end.
you hit it and just the ethereal form splits apart. For the sake of brevity, is anybody going to attack these other ones as they run
Nope.
away?
Nope.
I wave adieu.
You watch as this one bursts through a window. This one runs and bursts out of this window. This one runs out the front door.
Ah,
Okay,
man.
well.
Well done,
Aw,
sir.
man.
Ren uncurls from his ball.
So do you take 3 attacks or 4 attacks with haste? Because it's an extra action, and you get extra attack on each one.
You can make an extra attack action, but only 1
Yeah.
attack in that action.
So he gets 3 attacks with haste.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Or you can dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
You can
Well, that
dash
was
twice.
that was an encounter.
Yeah.
I'm banning clerics from my future Curse of Strahd.
How else will they do anything?
I would have thought there was more in check to clerics.
I feel like that was super unlucky though, because you said those Ghasts had advantage on that save, right?
Yeah, it's whatever. It's not a big deal.
That's.
I wonder if
Um,
Strahd has advantage on it. Probably. What a bitch way
yep.
for Strahd to go if he's like, no, don't turn it to me. No,
Is-
no fight.
It's
Is
away.
new music playing right now?
Yes.
Okay. It's not playing for me.
It is so weird that it's not playing. Maybe it's a Foundry glitch.
You know what? I'm gonna, because of the new Foundry, let me try this real quick. I'm gonna turn off a module.
Okay.
It's gonna, FYI, it's gonna reload.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just curious if this is it.
Is it back up?
It's playing.
Right. I don't hear it though.
I hear it.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Some real bassy ass organs in the Barovia.
Oh, it's finally reloading for me.
Fidatov Manor.
sorry you're putting undead against me. I can't help it.
Oh no, it's fine.
No more clerics, though.
Ren looks at Kilvin and just gives him like a Pelosi clap.
Bravo.
How long do they have to run away for?
I believe it's a minute.
Okay.
Are they gonna turn back?
So which way did... For the record, I'm still not hearing music.
Weird.
But which way
Okay.
did that Miss Fidatov go?
She went into this room.
The game is paused.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. She went into here where the Ghast ran in.
I guess let's check this first. Cleric, after you.
Yeah, let's see if she can be saved.
Okay. You see in this room what appears to be some sort of small private salon. And you see a very decayed and aged Marilena Fidatov body resting on the sofa. And you see there's like almost a distortion in reality itself sort of surrounding the body. And
Did we travel into the past when we came here?
as you approach, you see rising out of the body a ghost of Lady Fidatov, and you see she looks around. She goes, What have you done to me?"
Yeah, our bad.
And you see she starts muttering to herself, "Family, it doesn't make sense. No, I'm going to the crypt with the rest of my family in the maze. They'll take care of me." And you see the ghost flies off.
Thanks for the
down towards the
exposition.
hedge maze. Towards the hedge maze.
Okay.
Oh, hey, maybe Artemis is there.
All right.
Also,
we
we
go.
should check up on whatever her name was and make sure she's okay.
Who?
But also
other
Artemis,
servant?
maybe we could get it. Maybe we could, yeah. That'd be neat.
I do want to. Let's go get our weapons too before we forget.
We
yeah.
should probably
Oh,
prepare
yeah, I
for
should grab
those
my other
gas to
shit.
come back.
It would have been so funny when they're like, "Hand me weapons, please," and Raidriar hands the heavy crossbow off his back, 8 individual javelins, and then a glaive, and then here's the one I actually use, and I hand over the blood spear. He and Ren
so
have that
what
in
do you-
common.
Okay.
Can I pick this door open real quick?
It's a similar lock to the one. So this right here, by the way, is the lock that she had Ren try. The one I'm pinging right here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, you have time now. Do you think you could make it work?
I mean, I still just get a normal check for
You've
it.
got
I
time to
don't suppose-
break it.
Raidriar collapses onto the ground. He's like, "Oh fuck." Oh.
Guys, those gas might be coming back. Don't forget.
I go grab the rest of my weapons for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna hide.
It smells nice, but it has.
You see Tux take a seat next to this dead body lying on the
Oh,
couch here.
I'm going to the couch. In between the couches, I'm picking up this blanket and I'm putting it over me and I'm just waiting.
Oh, I'm gonna collect all of the bones.
I'm gonna collect some wine and test.
Okay,
the
hold on.
alchemist's
We
kit.
need to check what the hell's in this bag of holding, because it only holds up 500 pounds. And how much? You've collected so many bones, Kilvin. Like a
Bones are
full
pretty light.
mausoleum of bones.
It's like 7 bodies I've kept track of.
Okay.
All right, how much does a
time to
human
Google it.
skeleton weigh?
How much does
A full skeleton.
skeleton
Probably,
weigh?
I would say only like a third of the.
One of those
The
is
average
okay.
human skeleton will account for around 14% of total body weight. Therefore, if
Really?
the average Barovian male over 20 weighs 200 pounds, the skeletal weight will be 27.5 pounds.
Yeah, so
Oh, 30 pounds. About
So
go
times
for it,
7.
30.
Call it 160
What?
times
7?
7.
7
Oh,
times 30 is 210.
Oh, I thought it was 24. but whatever.
27 round, and
But
then
it's
we'll-
14%. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then what else do you have in this bag?
I
whole lot.
Someone points to the bag.
Couple
What's in
pieces
there?
of chainmail.
What's in there? And then Kilvin's just
there's-
like, just some chainmail.
There's 200, you have 200 arrows in this thing, first of all. 40 caltrops. 40. You know how much a caltrop probably weighs? It's probably a decent amount.
A
Well, no, not the
caltrop?
big ones. It's the small ones, like the bag.
Caltrop is like
Yeah. I feel like
weighs a tenth of a pound.
caltrops are like. Did you ever play Jacks as a kid? Like little
Yeah.
like.
Yeah,
like,
I know that, but
Not the
caltrops are
tank-sized caltrops, but like the foot caltrops.
yeah, they're still made of iron and decent size.
Called a pound each.
Doesn't the handbook say how much a bag of caltrops
Maybe.
weighs? It's probably a pound or 5 pounds.
It's a pound for 10. So I guess
Pound
not that
for
much.
10.
So 4 pounds,
So-
yeah.
Well, I'm assuming you have most of the stuff in your inventory in here, right?
I mean, the
Yeah.
caltrops I have on me.
I
What you
have
got there,
caltrops as
Kilvin?
well.
I'm
a
guessing.
smoothie.
I guess I'm asking more or less because Kilvin, there's a lot of bodies here.
Okay, I'll take. Like, can I just round it up to 10? I just want a small skeleton army for later.
Okay, so you have 10 sets of human remains.
Yes.
Bones.
Why are you doing this for an undead army?
Google says that the average female skeleton weighs 23 pounds. So if you take females instead of males, you can do 23 times 10
That just
instead
seems
of
like splitting
28.
hairs. I think
Okay, Marty,
10
mathematics.
is good. It's roughly 250 pounds worth of bones. I think that's more than enough.
Okay. You,
Wow, Kilvin, you've changed. Enough bones.
You changed.
I don't think I have.
Snow, is there anything that I can do against this lock?
You can.
you're
bust the door
looking.
down.
It's such an intricate lock. You think that besides finding the key somewhere, you're probably not going to be able to get in.
What about
Oh,
the
well-
hinges on the door?
After waiting about 10 minutes, did those ghouls come back?
They haven't seemed to yet.
Okay. Well, then
What are the-
I'm gonna go look for the keys. Don't worry.
See if it's on her body.
What are the edge? Oh yeah, I suppose that's a good idea. Can I inspect the Fidatov lady's body?
Doing some investigation, she does not appear to be having a key.
Well,
Although she does
okay.
have all of her jewelry still.
Ren.
why
Cursed
did it
jewelry.
roll?
Ren
Oh,
might pick up some jewelry.
okay. Because if I slammed into something, I teleport into.
By the way, it automatically applied damage to you for some reason.
I will fix that, and I teleport into her room.
Hey.
Where you go? Are you going to go to the room?
Yeah, I want to teleport inside. I know
Okay.
roughly where it is because I've seen it twice now. I just teleport in there.
So,
Okay, so
what is it again?
gotcha.
I'm gonna quickly jump in there and look for some keys.
Okay. Sorry, this is kind of awkward because
Well, the plant people.
Why does
poisoned
it
the
keep rolling? I just wanted to post.
woman. You're hitting the roll button, are you not?
There. Okay, I have to click on it and then do a standard roll as opposed to hitting the roll button. Okay. Whoop.
so you see that the door into this room is hanging off its hinges
Well, fuck.
as you use your 4th level spell slot.
You have failed me, Brain.
Operation failed successfully.
And
How
you
old is
see
this,
what
20?
appears to be, the master bedroom you're in. You see 2 doors to your right, and you see a big, massive pile of corpses down here,
Where are the corpses?
south of you.
Oh, you're right, I do. Jesus Christ! Okay, the game's paused.
Yep.
Quickly, I just want to look.
So, what are you guys doing down here?
I am looting Lady Fidatov's corpse.
Okay, you find probably about 200 gold's worth of assorted jewelry. So go ahead and mark that down.
Do I find any pinky
Take
rings?
some of the gemstones out of her hair. There's a pinky ring, yeah.
I put the pinky ring on,
Okay.
and now I feel fancy.
So Tux, what are you doing?
Jesus Christ, those bodies. Yeah, I'm gonna not go there for now. I'm gonna look around these drawers real quick in this table and see if I can't find any keys or anything.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
anything useful, really. Oh, let me do that at disadvantage.
Dang.
Okay.
Fee.
You don't notice any anything like a key, or you look, everything's pretty decayed and decrepit. But what you do notice is sorry, I was looking at whatever Ren was doing.
Staircases work. That's so cool.
You do notice that there are seemingly bloody footprints that lead to this door.
Okay, I'm gonna regroup with my team before I do anything. I'm just gonna wait here and call out, guys, get in here.
I have found the here.
Is there anything in this room?
By the way, Kilvin, you are floating right now.
You are floating right now.
Oh, what?
Is there anything
So
in this?
walk back. This is
There you
like
go.
looking
Okay,
down
I
on the
see,
bottom
I see.
floor. Like you'll see if Raidriar, God, guys, I can't keep track of all this when you're all in a million different places. But see, Kilvin, you can see Raidriar down there.
Yes.
That is cool.
Gotcha.
Unhand me, fiend.
Okay. So
Alright,
what do you
I wanted to look at this room all the way over here, because this is sus as hell.
Okay.
Snow, what you need is two
Um,
monitors with 2 maps on each one, so we can split off into pairs easier and you can keep track
So
of this.
first of all, Kilvin, where are you going?
I'll sit here if you want me to just wait.
Where did
Then let
Ren
everybody else
go?
do what they're doing. That's what I was looking for.
He's outside right now. He's like getting a whole scope of the area.
I'm clearing the fog of war.
Wait, why is there not a wall there?
I'm painting.
I missed a wall.
I see Tux in
Also-
2 places.
I'm only in
Yeah,
one
you can
place.
you can see him down the balcony, I think.
I am
Yeah, but
Wait.
he's not. He's in a room also.
The manor wasn't haunted. Foundry was haunted.
Okay.
This
Ren,
was the curse
as
of
you
Strahd.
explore the grounds, you see 2 Ghasts
I
coming towards you.
I attempt to hide,
Okay.
and
Go
I
ahead,
get
Peter.
get advantage on a check to stealth with my hood up.
Go
Which
ahead
is
and make a
alt.
stealth check.
Luck be
Nice
a
Now you
little-
rolled 2
16.
16s.
Okay. How are you hiding? Where are you going?
I would like to pretend to. Am I gonna succeed no matter what I tell you, or are you gonna be like, that's stupid? They see you.
Well, I would prefer you do something that makes sense at least, because I should have
Oh.
asked what you're doing first and then
I s-
asked you to roll.
I suppose I won't pretend to be a tree then. Where should I be? I suppose if I'm like, let's say I'm over here, I just exited the door. I hide against the trunk of this tree and use my camouflage cloak to be the same to be the tree.
Okay.
Be the tree.
Be one tree.
Give me a second while I do this. Gotta add them back. That one was hit. That one wasn't. Okay. You do watch as they pass by you and enter into the manor.
Can I take an action as they pass by me, or was my
Sure.
action
What do you
done?
wanna do?
Okay. I would like, so after they pass me, I'm to their back. I would like to draw the short bow and smack the back one with an arrow.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Do I get to make it at advantage?
Yep.
Neat. Go up here for a second. Oh yeah, what do I get for sharpshooter? I get a thing. Can I please?
Oh, did you take that feat?
I took sharpshooter. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I just forgot that you did that at level 8.
I did. I would like to take -5 to the attack
Okay.
roll to give it +10 damage.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
And I will make the roll at advantage. And so -5 from the attack roll, or from the attack roll, and
So
then
that hits.
and then +10 to the damage roll.
20, and your
get-
sneak attack.
I do.
God.
So that's 34.
Okay. Ren,
Yes, sir.
You fire your bow, and it shoots across, and this back one's head just melon explodes and drops to the ground. And you wait for a moment, and all of a sudden you feel that hunger come up from inside you again.
Oh dear.
And you see all of a sudden a burst of shadow appears over this corpse, snatches it up, and then disappears and the body's gone.
Hold on, let me record in my notey notes.
And you feel,
Shadow erupted from the ground.
no, from above, like it like opened up above the body.
Like a portal?
It's hard to tell. It seemed to just apparate. I mean, you didn't see that. You don't. None of you really see this.
Fair enough.
Comes down, scoops up the body, and then just vanishes with the body.
And you said I feel satiated?
Yes.
Cool. I rub my belly.
And the other one turns around, and I guess go ahead and roll initiative.
I'm not still sneaky behind my tree. Yeah, I can roll initiative if you like. Oof. It's 2 bad ones.
2s, 16s, and
double
4s.
again?
Yeah.
What the heck?
He is rolling doubles right now.
Okay. On its turn. Move next to you, Ren.
Hit me.
Hit me.
Natural 1.
That unfortunately
Stumble.
does not hit.
Your turn.
Stabby stab with the rapier.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, it almost was that nat 20.
Yeep.
10 damage. So you slice across at it. So you're locked in this duel with this Ghast.
Yeah.
Then end your turn.
Yes. I'm sorry, I get a bonus action. So I guess I'll make an offhand attack with a dagger.
Okay.
And it's minus proficiency. Or minus the proficiency on the minus the modifier on the damage. So it's
Yep.
only 3 damage.
Okay. It does hit as you manage to slice across its chest. Get another swift motion.
Yes.
I wonder what's going on outside, guys.
I got
There's
it.
surely
Where's Ren?
something in this room.
Okay, 18 to hit this time.
I will figure
that
it out
matches
eventually.
my armor class.
Okay, so you take 8 points of damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, may I have the 8 to 4?
Yep.
Okay. 1. And Constitution ability check. No.
8. Okay. You begin to feel your muscles seize up, and you are now paralyzed
Uh-oh. Completely?
completely.
This is what I get. This is what I deserve. Okay. Now what?
Do we hear commotion going on?
It was pretty silent so far.
Okay.
You didn't hear me explode that Ghast's head? Alright, is it my turn then?
Yep.
How do I break
And
the paralysis?
you just make a saving throw at the end of your turn.
Okay, a Constitution saving throw?
Whew.
Dag.
Okay.
Unfortunately, not quite enough.
I lay there like a bitch and take it.
And you see this Ghast opens its mouth as its tongue rolls out and bites down at you. 20 to hit.
Alright, that hits.
And then because you're paralyzed, it's an auto critical.
Oh, bad.
So you take 25 points of piercing damage.
How you doing there, bud?
Can I have it while paralyzed?
You cannot take reactions while paralyzed.
Alrighty, 25, so that means I'm at 26.
Okay.
Okay. On your turn, go ahead and make the Constitution save again.
Ooh.
This is fun.
Unfortunately.
Alrighty then. Hit me again!
Have we heard anything yet?
I'll say at this point, Raidriar being in the library probably would hear something going on. So I'll add you to the combat tracker.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
Yay! Oh, you go before the thing.
Hey, it's your turn.
Okay. I would like to dash. There's windows here, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I get right here. Can I see out them?
Yes.
What do I? I can't see anything.
Use make a perception check. Oh, I thought I made them windows. That's my bad.
I would like to use luck.
You see
Okay.
trees.
Okay, you see with a 20, you definitely see a Ghast crouched over in the direction over there, over biting down on something.
Can I go out the window?
Yep. Easily enough, I'd say. You crash through the window.
Okay. That was 20. I was right here. 15, 20, 25, 30. I will yuck a javelin.
Did you use the dash action?
Nope, you only moved 30.
No, because I didn't. Because I only moved to right here.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
going to when it was right here, but then I realized there was a window. So
It will be at disadvantage because it's dark out.
so I can't use the 4. That's a shame.
Nope, you get to use the 4, don't worry.
Yeah, that's what you get to use. Get you hucked it across and it lands on the side. It's hard to see him in the darkness here.
I can yell out, "Hey, fucko!"
Okay. You get 2 attacks, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead and make your second attack. It's a disadvantage still. The 14 does hit 10 damage. It's actually enough as you throw it, and as you sit there paralyzed, Ren, you see the javelin pierce through this thing's chest and it falls over dead.
Thank you.
I am
Wow.
the greatest fighter who's ever lived. How you doing, Ren?
Oh, good thanks.
Kilvin, what have you been doing during all this?
I guess
Did you open a door?
I have not opened the door. No.
Okay.
We actually
I'm
need to have a
sitting
talk,
here waiting.
so... And I'm gonna walk away
I called
if
to
he's still
Kilvin and I
paralyzed.
asked him to get over here.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Come
Then
on.
yeah, I will go to where I hear Tux's voice coming from. Then.
Do I have to Constitution save until I make it?
I'll say, after eventually you manage to make it.
I want you to sit there and keep rolling while we explore the house.
Let's see how long it takes. Everybody start taking actions, and I'll just. There's the first one. Just 13 make it.
Yeah, that would make it.
Oh, well.
Oh, okay.
Easy
I'm
enough.
free.
So you said this was the library?
Kilvin, are you walking over to that door?
I mean, Tux is inside this room, but yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the door's open. I called to him.
As you walk by the corpse mound here,
Saw that coming.
you see it shiver and shake and rise up. And I'm gonna need you and Tux to roll initiative.
Okay.
Maybe we should have explored the house.
My
as a group.
library.
Thanks for taking care of those gas so we
this-
can get
this is-
ambushed. Oh, no!
This is the library, right?
Yes.
This
Can
is
I
a boss.
say that I investigated it for
Is that a face?
hidden things?
Yeah.
It's a corpse mound. It actually looks like a tree.
That's what I thought at
Go
first.
ahead and roll an investigation.
Okay.
2. Awesome.
It's a reskinned monster.
I will use a second luck point. Damn it.
So Sharon, you see most of the books here seemingly have weathered and worn with age.
We've got no time to look at books! No, I'm sorry. What are you guys
It's not
doing?
us.
I got time.
Okay.
You guys, Bren had a fight, and I was in here being a scholar, as is my wont.
I'm just because why not? I'm gonna add you both to the initiative so that if you guys want to do things during this fight, you can. But don't.
Here, for
Please
the
do
record,
not
I'll go ahead and
move.
scream at the top of my lungs like a little girl.
On your turn, you will.
Oh, okay, never mind.
With the microphone cutting out, I heard whoop whoop whoop.
Good thing OBS will pick up all that.
Holy shit! That thing
Yeah.
goes before me.
You rolled pretty badly on that.
Oh, I was looking at my armor
Okay,
class.
Raidriar, I'm gonna
I rolled an
say
18.
that. By the way, your investigation was your first turn here.
Okay. Any no clues, or like of like a secret? secret something here?
It. As you look around, it just seems to be mostly decayed and tattered books. You do feel, though, in your mind, you do have the book from earlier that you took about the family lineages, and that one seems to not have decayed.
Interesting. Oh, it was just one book on the lineage?
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
okay.
wow, okay. So the mythology books
Interesting.
didn't decay either. That's good.
But every other book here is fucked.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to read. On its turn, you watch as it shivers and shakes as it moves towards you,
Ugh.
Kilvin.
What's up?
Why didn't it roll? Oh wait, that's the multi-attack, not the actual attack. I'm a fucking idiot.
We saw nothing.
Okay, the first one, as it tries to grapple around you, doesn't seem to hit as it slams into you, and it slams into you again. Okay, does manage to get a 23 here.
Wow.
Congratulations.
You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as it slams into you.
Okay.
And you see it tries to like pull you into itself, but it's unable to.
Gross. Okay.
That's its turn. Ren, what are you doing with Raidriar over here?
Can we? Is it okay if we assume that I went with Raidriar to wherever he was going, so that I can?
Yeah.
start here? Do I hear Tuck scream?
Not yet.
You definitely hear, now that you did hear some slamming from above.
Oh, okay.
Pretty loud thuds.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Where are the stairs? 25, 30, dash action, 35.
Uh-huh.
I told you about the bloody footprints, right, that went to
Yes,
this
that's
door.
why I
Okay,
called for Kilvin before doing anything.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This room that I'm in right now is also the
That's the
you
grand
can see-
salon, yeah.
right, you can see it on the above map as well.
we can
I
see
can
you.
see
Yeah.
it right now.
Yeah,
Can
you can't see the creature from where you're at, but you can hear it up there.
Okay, so I'm at 45, so 50, 55, 60. If I start up the stairs, can I see it?
Yeah, you probably can, but it's gonna have probably some cover here.
Is it gonna have half cover or 3/4 cover?
Well, that's the only two types of cover, and you're a sharpshooter, aren't you?
Yes, he is.
So,
Sharpshooter. Okay, I'd like to make a short bow attack at the thingy.
okay, go ahead and roll.
Yep,
With sneak attack too.
What a sharp shot.
Yee. Except I'm dumb, so I'm not looking at my inventory. Short bow.
Okay. 11, unfortunately, as you shoot your arrow off, you see it hits in this sort of corpse pile and just gets slowly sucked in.
I see.
Gross.
I would like to... How far away is it? Draw a line real quick. How far up is it?
About 15 feet.
Okay, so 43 plus 15 or whatever, so it's less than 60.
Yeah, probably.
Use the
Yeah.
Pythagorean theorem.
That is still within the long range of a dagger, so I'd like to make an offhand attack with a dagger.
Okay.
Can I do that with a short bow on my first attack?
No, because you'd have to already have it in your other hand.
Okay. never
Oh,
mind
and
then.
no, you have to be wielding two one-handed weapons, and a bow is not a one-handed weapon.
You're
So-
totally right. And also, I used the dash action, so I should not have
Oh,
used
yeah.
an attack.
Yep.
Oh,
no,
wait,
you're.
no, I can
yeah,
use the bonus action. I
Yep.
can use the bonus action. Okay, never mind. I end my turn. Pass.
Tux, you're up.
It's my turn. And I've got a couple of these spells. How did that go? 11. That's very
What
sad.
damage type are you
That
picking?
was fire damage.
Okay. You watch as you try to careen it around the corner here. Are you moving at all?
Yeah, I should move into line of sight. So I'll move right here, and then I'll huck,
Yeah.
or I'll cast Chromatic Orb and radiate some energy.
Yeah, you watch as you're trying to get a beat on it with Kilvin so close you don't want to accidentally hit him, and you just overshoot it a little bit, and it goes wide.
Shit. All right. Well, I say go, Kilvin, go, and then my turn.
Okay, Kilvin, you're up.
I want to do this.
But you haven't beaten the monster yet.
Well, not kill it, but I'm just deciding how I want to take this fight. I think I'll just do. Yeah, I'll just do Spear Crit. There's nothing, no reason to get fancy.
Okay.
And I will cast it as a 4th. Boop. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Do I have to? I can't remember. Like, the second you cast it, do I have to roll?
No, it's only when you enter it for your first time in your turn or start there.
Okay, Raidriar, you're up.
I hear the scream and I go, "It's always something with these kids." So I'm just gonna dash. So 32, 37. I have 23 left. Right here.
Okay.
Cool.
Good move.
Thanks.
You watch as on your turn, Kilvin, it kind of moves around and shifts to right here. And then Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Do you want me just to use the damage roll that you had before?
Do you want me to or not? I don't care.
I guess just roll it again because you roll it when it happens. Okay, didn't matter.
Perfect.
But it does seem to take the full brunt of this attack.
Cool. Okay.
And it's going to slam.
Am I successfully blocking the doorway? Or could it go around me?
Technically, large creatures can fit through because this is like a double door here, sort of. So.
Okay.
So is that a yes or a no? I'm confused.
It can, but it has to use less movement or more movement, basically.
Okay. Well, it has half speed in here, so even better. Okay, cool.
And it will slam against you. And miss. And it will slam against you. And miss. As you're just a wall.
No longer a door.
Go.
You are killed in the wall.
Okay, you're up, Ren.
5, 10. 15, 20, 25, 30. Short bow attack.
That hits. Go ahead
Excellent.
and roll sneak attack. Okay.
13 fucking damage.
23 damage.
And then I will use the dash. No, I will. Is there a banister along here?
Yes.
How thick and ornate is it?
God.
I added
I mean,
ornate.
It's just a seemingly standard banister, you know, that you'd see around a balcony to make sure people don't fall.
You wanna?
I was gonna hide behind it, but is that even? Does
Yeah.
it even matter? Wait, no, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. I use the dash bonus action. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Pass.
Okay, Tux, you're up.
All right. All right, I got my miss out of the way, so now this one's guaranteed to hit. I'm gonna throw a firebolt.
18 does hit.
Hocus pocus.
Okay.
You watch as you shoot it, and the fire slams into this creature. It sort of washes over it, seemingly resisting the effects of the fire.
It's plant-based. Fire beats grass.
Okay, listen.
No, I know.
I play Pokemon.
I'm playing Pokemon here. No, that is weird though. That's interesting.
It's a dead body. It's not actually a plant. That's a that's a recycled token.
Maybe back up too, because that's probably reach you.
Okay. Well, that's. So it didn't take any damage.
It seemingly was resistant to the effect.
Okay. I end my turn there though.
Nope,
Okay, Kilvin, what are you doing?
Okay. Just gonna spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Ba-do-ba-do.
First Or just putting it right next to it?
Yeah. I assume that misses.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, as you.
And then I will Sacred Flame. That means this in a while.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw or 2d8.
You could use your other cantrip.
Well, yeah, but it's necrotic, so if it's undead, it's gonna be resisted. So, eh.
Oh, it's on me.
The saving throw, yeah, it's on not an
My
attack
bad.
roll.
I was like, yeah, it fails. So go ahead and roll a damage.
Hey, not bad.
12 radiant damage is a burn. The radiant energy flashes out and burns across it.
All right.
Okay.
Ta-da.
Okay. Raidriar, you're up.
Always gotta do this. First the fucking wine, and then I have to go over here and... Man can't catch a break. Hello? Where are they?
You turn around and see a massive corpse in the corner slamming against Kilvin over and over again. You hear Tux screaming, Ren running over here.
For 1 second.
Hello.
Is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
You watch as this creature begins to squeeze into the room here. That's as far as it can get, though.
Okay, phew.
Doesn't make a save.
I don't like where this is going.
It does not make it, so go ahead and roll. Another 21 points of damage. 21.
Unforgivable spiritual weapon. That's a good name.
And it's gonna slam against Kilvin again.
Bring it.
Okay, the first one hits,
Oh, finally.
slamming in for 9 points of damage.
Slamming in for 9 points of damage.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, by the way.
Okay.
You're good. The second one, as it tries to slam into you again, it doesn't able to hit. And you notice that as the first slam hit you, it seemingly started to engulf you, and with the second one, it missed, seemingly unable to pull you inside itself.
Gross.
And that'll end its turn.
Hey, Tux, move back.
Yeah, I don't want to be here either.
All right. Dagger attack, please. And I will throw it, and I'll take my sharpshooter -5 to the weapon roll to +10 to the damage if I so hit. So -5 is 13.
Yep.
13 hits. Awesome.
Oh wait. Why is it?
-5. I'm taking sharpshooter.
I thought. That's my bad.
It's all ranged attacks.
Yep.
So I
Yep.
looked it up because I was curious if I could use
Gotcha.
it on daggers.
Unfortunately, that misses.
Damn.
As you you find what you think is a weak spot and you shoot, but it turns just at the last second. And
I'm sorry, shit. I meant to roll a dagger, but I rolled a short bow.
yeah, that's why. Yeah. Okay.
I was confused. Okay, that's fine. I'll just keep the short bow attack.
It doesn't have your proficiency on it, though.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't. That's weird.
What, a 16 hit?
16 would hit actually. So.
Oh, I'll have to edit my short bow later because my proficiency is
Just
supposed
have
to
your
be.
proficiency on there.
But go ahead and roll 1d4 for the
Okay.
damage because you said it was a dagger, right?
Yeah, I was planning to throw a dagger, but I don't remember what the.
It's a d4.
Yeah,
So
alrighty.
go ahead and roll a d4. We'll add 5 and then 10.
1. Go.
So 15, 18 plus sneak attack.
Yep. Plus 5, 18, and go ahead and roll sneak attack.
Damn.
So 33
Yeah.
in total.
And I will.
It's
Passed.
looking pretty rough. You see a lot of it's sloughing off now.
Well, curious. I wonder if it's wanting me or whatever happens to be in this room or walked us way in here. I'm actually going to use my action, cast Mage Hand, and open the door from where I'm standing. The door where these bloody footprints walked into.
Yep.
Do I see or hear anything?
You do not.
I'm gonna roll something real quick, but it's not real.
Okay.
5,
So
10.
my dagger already has proficient checked.
Yeah.
Yeah, your short bow though doesn't.
This
Seems
thing's
like
moving pretty slow.
Duh.
Walking around this corner, I didn't see anything. 10, 15. I'm just gonna start walking this way.
Okay.
Actually, and I'm gonna, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Misty Step. 5, 10,
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30. Do I see anything when I enter this room?
On your next turn, I'll have you roll a check.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I end my turn here.
Okay, because you're basically at the end of your turn getting just here.
Right.
Okay, Kilvin, you're up.
okay. Yep. The spiritual weapon swing and.
Okay. Go ahead and swing the spiritual weapon.
I want to cast it. I just want to attack. Okay. Well, it won't work with that, so let's do 1d20 plus 3. Nope.
Uh, 14 unfortunately misses as your spiritual weapon seemingly can't get it's beating on this mound, but it's just like sort of deflecting the blows.
And then Sacred Flame.
Okay. Dexterity check. Saving throw. Fails, so go ahead and roll your damage. 6 more points of radiant damage. It's looking real rough. It's looking to fall apart at any moment.
Oh, good. I got here just in the nick of time.
You're up, Raidriar.
Okay. I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Are you gonna KS Kilvin?
Still can't see it.
This guy showed up to kill Steel.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Oh, there it is. Oops, why is it there? 60. Oh, there it is.
What's up?
That's my turn.
Guys, look!
Wisdom saving throw. Okay, it does make it this time, but go ahead and roll the damage. How do you want to do this?
The angels start beating the crap out of each individual body.
Yeah, just hitting it. You see blood and gore is just shooting out everywhere, and it just falls apart.
That
Whoa.
was easy.
Because Raidriar and I participated in one
What?
more fight than Kilvin and Tux, I expect to level up to level 9 before them.
Okay.
Raidriar looks, sees the thing that got killed just before he got here, looks at his own health pool, and just
Falls back.
whatever.
Are you actually jumping?
Just whatever, and just goes over.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
Okay, you take as you fall and hit the ground, you take 5
was
points.
you.
5
Yep.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Whatever. I land on my feet and just.
Okay. Well, I was expecting
the
to
library.
find something in here that was going to save us from that fight, but that fight didn't seem to be that difficult. I start pulling up some of these like blankets and looking around.
Okay, make a perception. You can pick between perception or investigation. This.
Gladly. And I've rolled it at disadvantage.
Okay. Looking around here, you see a few. This appears to be some sort of walk-in closet. You see some racks for like clothes and coats and stuff. You see a mirror over here, and as you sort of investigate the mirror, you push against it, and it swings open.
That's weird. After you guys.
A dead body.
Okay. Sorry, one second.
There's some food over there.
You look, and as you turn, you see a familiar corpse
Uh-oh.
on the ground. The body of
It's-
Paltos.
The key! Ren searches the body for the key.
You do find what appears to be the key he was using to open the doors in the house.
The key, Ren.
He also has what appears to be a letter scribbled out on the desk that he's propped up against.
I would like to pick that up.
Okay. Are you reading it? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lady Marilena is dead. She is gone. Gone along with everyone else. I swore to her father that I would serve this household as long as I lived in exchange for my life. The life of a simple thief at that. And serve I have. I have been by my lady's side since she was a young girl and watched her grow with pride. And yet now it has all ended, and I am at a loss. There is something in the food. In the wine, perhaps? Perhaps both? I know not. But without warning, Lady Marilena fell ill and died, followed by the majority of her guests. The few who were left fell into a panic and turned murderous against one another. I hid like a coward and then like a fool thought I could somehow make things better by cleaning up what was left behind. I see now that there is no point to taking care of this house when the Fidatovs no longer live. I wish to join them. I wish to join my lady.
Wow. Rest in peace, Taltos.
With that, we will end the session here.
Ah,
Fuck.
damn.
Man. Okay, well,
A lot happened here.
yeah.